Oh shit, he's already here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to announce this on Twitch or on Discord. Sorry guys, hold on. Enjoy Beans licking himself, I guess. Oh dude, he's getting into those fucking toes. Yeah, you lick those toes, you little hoe. Yeah, there he is. Perfect. Someone's coming, Mr. Beans. You're gonna get kicked out of that chair so quick, bro. I did not even... Okay, the blue snowball is on. For a second, I was like, am I even talking to you guys? What's up, Couch Skittle? I got the notification. I received your communications. What's up, Sammy? Emily, I'm here for Beans. Everybody's here for Beans, honestly. I love how Beans has his own chair. Hey, technically, it's James's chair. Beans is just... Wow, this shit's wide. James is coming up. Beans is literally waiting right outside the hallway for him. That's so fun, dude. Let's try to get some people in here. Chat, if you guys could post in Stream Gang telling people to get in here, that would be greatly appreciated. Where are my mods today? I know Izzy said she could maybe come. I said that when my period showed up 3 days early. It's dangerous territory. I could be knocked out at any minute. Izzy, bro. Is he coming up? Where's my boy? Let me see if he needs help getting in. I think I buzzed him in. Yeah. Hold on, let me go find him, guys. Sorry. Oh. Hey, what's up, man? Good, how are you? Yeah. What's this guy doing? His name's Beans. Here, come on in, bro. Thanks for having me, dude. Yeah, of course. Thanks for coming. Absolutely. Got it all set up where it's already live too, so don't say anything incriminating yet.
Okay, I'm gonna lock it.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. He's probably gonna sniff you, but you like cats, right?
Yeah, I love cats.
Yeah.
Should I put my shoes off or keep them on?
Yeah, if you want to take them off. Whatever's easier, honestly. It's not like this is like a super nice place. There we go. Perfect.
Oh,
yeah, yours is the blue chair.
Alright.
Hey, buddy. He always likes a new person in here. Got people in here. Buddy. Hey, Izzy's here. Welcome, Izzy. Oh, Rum Ripple made it. Rum Ripple, how you doing? How's the little tyrant? Oh yeah, Couch Skittle. You gotta tell us about the date stuff. Send that to me in Discord in the private messages. Guys, this is James.
Hello.
Dude, you're here like
nice
10 minutes
to be
early.
Here.
I was gonna show them some of your Instagram clips.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
just
fine.
like I wanted them to get an idea of like this is a funny man I'm sitting with here.
Yeah, you can show them whatever. I don't care.
Cool. Do you have a clip that like when you're like this is the epitome of like my stand up? This is even if it's not one of your viral ones, because I was looking through your viral ones last night and I was like,
yeah, I don't know. Maybe like there's some ones that are fine on TikTok. There's some good ones on Instagram.
Actually, I'll pull up your Instagram.
Maybe Instagram. The latest one I just posted like a week or so ago kind of popped a little bit and got me a decent amount of followers.
Right at the top. I was telling you, I was doing my research.
Yeah,
okay, let me,
appreciate it. Yeah, that's the one I just posted not too long ago.
Perfect. Let me switch the screen here.
I've never done a Twitch thing.
You never done a live stream?
I have no idea what any of this is.
Oh shit, hold on, I gotta change this real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, I know, dude. I mean, live streams are like, I mean, I think they're the most fun, man. Like,
yeah, I know a lot of people are getting into them and doing them. It's kind of hot right now, but I don't know what any of this is. I don't know. Yeah,
it is. They make this shit really fucking complicated.
Is this what people are saying right now?
Yeah. So this is. Oh yeah, I should probably explain all this. So this is like the chat. This is pretty much like just like the people that come out every single live stream to come hang and chat with us. So like if you ever want to look through here, if they ask
this guy
any questions.
said my name.
Yeah,
Izzy.
James. Yeah, that's my mod Izzy.
Okay, when James was on.
Oh, so Izzy watched the podcast. Izzy comes from the podcast.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
An OG fan.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, dude. Izzy. Oh my god. We were talking about this. Izzy and Gender Ghost, I think, are my most like. They've been watching me for like a year and a half now.
Wow,
like consistently
cool.
watching my videos, like coming out to the live streams.
Sweet, that's what's up.
That's the fun part about the live streams, honestly, is like the stickiness of it is crazy.
Yeah. And then is this? Oh, this is the same as that. I see. Wait, maybe.
Oh yeah, so this is the actual software that I use. So yeah, I guess they put chat right here too, but this one's easier to read in my opinion.
Oh, good tash. I think that means stash. Thank you, Rum Ripple. Appreciate it. It's actually kind of like short right now. It used to be bigger, but I think I kind of fucked up. So I'm glad people are liking it. Ben, yours is terrible.
Dude, the one thing you'll learn about my stream, bro, is they love to just relentlessly bully me.
Oh,
like
okay.
they have my chat has no fucking chill, bro. Like it's their goal to like borderline make me want to commit suicide.
You know what? This is a hot take of mine. I think any kind of stash, whatever you can grow, it's kind of a look.
Yeah.
That's a hot take of mine.
No, and like,
I think my friend Dave always says, "Own what you can grow."
I think too, like any dude, I can't grow a beard. Can you grow a beard? It looks like you
grow
can.
A beard, yeah. There's probably a video of me. Yeah, there's probably a video of me with like a shortish beard. No, that's not a beard.
Where's your beard?
Kind of there.
Oh
maybe,
yeah, there you
like,
go.
Also like maybe the Laugh Factory clip. That's a beard.
Yeah, that's a good beard. Oh yeah, these.
I got a beard in that kid comedy video.
Did you delete some of your posts? Because I was scrolling through and I was like,
oh yeah, sometimes I archive some of them. Yeah. Just because I'm like, I don't like. There's like multiple reasons why I'll archive something. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'll just be like, I can get a better clip of this. I don't want it out yet, or I fucking hate this thing now, so I just archive it.
Do you find with your comedy like that happens a lot, where like you love a bit and then you're like, I fucking hate this now, and
I mean all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Do you But is it like, so like I look back on my content and I'm like, I fucking hate this now, not because
you're like better now.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
Well, also sometimes I was a little shit, bro. Like I was saying, I had to like private some videos. Like I grew up and I'm very open about this. Like I grew up playing Call of Duty. Like you can guess some of the shit that I was like saying 100%. And doing. Yeah. And like there's just videos where like I start saying shit. It's like not only is it bad, but I say it for no reason, and that just makes me like so fucking mad. Like, do you find that with your comedy stuff too, or is it just like?
I mean, I started when I was like 16. I started like hitting mics, so I was saying like some wild shit, but I don't think it's like none of it's like out anywhere. So it's like,
did you play Call of Duty too?
I grew up with like out video games. I think like eventually when I was in like middle school or high school, my parents got us like a Wii, and that was it. Now I got a Switch. I've been playing like Skyrim, Breath of the Wild. I've been catching up. I've been making up for lost time.
Got it.
I love the Switch.
What is playing in the background here? This is still playing. That's why. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? Sorry, I will say the thing about streams is it's very like interactively, like you have to, like there's stuff you have to change, there's audios you have to switch, like it's like a whole production thing.
That's crazy.
But once you get the hang of it, it's like it's pretty good. So this one's the one that recently popped off here, the
the brush one.
Actually, before we like show them, can you just like intro yourself real quick?
Yeah, so I'm James Stanley. I'm a Minneapolis-based stand-up comedian. Pretty much full time. I have a little part-time job. I work at like a little sign shop, like maybe 9 hours a week. But other than that, it's just stand-up.
Cool.
Which is cool. I'm on the autism spectrum. That's hot right now. I've got Tourette's, so you might see me ticking a little bit.
You were on the autism spectrum before it was cool, bro.
Yeah, dude. I Dude, my friend Sam has this theory. He's like, dude, I never started seeing comedians post autism stuff before you.
Yeah.
Like they were like, you started posting clips about having autism like years before anyone else was doing it. And now everybody's doing it.
Dude, you were doing it before it was cool.
I was doing it way before it was cool. And I think that's why a lot of my like autism videos like popped really big. Is because I was the first one to like start doing that.
Well, I think too.
Like, if you go like down here, I don't know how to.
Oh yeah, here I got you. Which one?
If you go like way down, like
that one on the spectrum.
Yeah, that one kind of popped. That one popped.
Oh, I watched it. I remember this one.
And this was like 2022. But I started talking about it in like 2018, 2019.
Dude, I want to say, because we shot that podcast like this time. Like,
yeah.
Or no, probably like a year and a half ago. It was during the summer because it wasn't like cold yet or anything.
Yeah.
And I want to say like that was right before, because I think part of it too is like TikTok now, it's like, it's real, like it's cool to have autism or whatever. Like they really, like all these girls are like self-diagnosing and stuff. And not saying that some of it isn't merited, but like,
yeah,
it's just like kind of a cool thing to like go on TikTok, see a TikTok about like something that you like someone with autism would do and be like, oh, I kind of do that, like
right. And also it's like a lot of like people like, you ever see those videos where it's like, this is what I do because of my autism, and it's like that's what everybody does though.
Yeah.
Literally everybody pretends to be happy when they're sad sometimes. Like it doesn't mean you have autism.
Dude, I love this because like
I got so bullied in middle school. I had to change middle schools. Okay, that's real autism. I feel like it's not like, oh well, I don't like how my socks feel every night. It's like I don't know. I mean maybe.
Maybe we'll do it. But is this the one? Is this the sensory brush one?
Okay,
guys, I want y'all to watch this because this is one of the best fucking like I love this clip, bro. I every time I see it, I watch it completely. I've watched it like probably 4 times now. I saw it live. And it's so fucking funny. Like, it's just... It's so good. And, like, the way you present...
Autism. It was bad when I was younger. It was super bad.
This was a comedy on stage
fabric really bothers me. I didn't
very
like tags on
Wisconsin.
clothing. I didn't like the wind.
I mean, you've probably heard it twice.
Hated the wind. Yeah. You can't do a lot of life if you don't like clothes or outside, so... My mom had to figure something out. She got this sensory brush for children on the spectrum. If you don't know what that is, it's just a horse brush for autistic kids. And every day she would just brush me down with that thing.
Yeah, my
arms,
mom,
legs, back, now my stomach, I throw up. Feet, hands. And it's crazy because it did help. It helped the sensory issues. It did feel like I was being trained to race other autistic children.
You don't have it anymore? You don't like.
They're like, we got a lot of money on you on this next one, Stallion.
That's what my sister.
Here's a sugar cube.
My mom would.
I got really bad sensory problems. That's a big thing with autism. It was bad when I was younger. It was super bad.
Me and my brother both have autism and OCD. My OCD is pretty more severe than his, but his autism's a little more than mine, so we can balance.
That's wild. Wait, so you had 2? I didn't even know that when I had you guys on the when I had you on the podcast. Like
the OCD.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know that you had a brother who also had autism.
Oh yeah. He's like 4 years younger than me.
Damn. Are you guys like close? Like
we're really close.
Would you say that like brought you guys together? Or, like
I think so. I think we're closer than like me and my sister or him and my sister are.
How many siblings you got?
I just have his brother and sister.
Oh, okay, cool.
Saying it like that made it sound like I have a lot though. But, yeah, my sister's got like maybe a little bit of anxiety.
Okay.
But that's it. She kind of dodged everything.
And then you guys got everything.
Yeah, and then we got like the blunt of it.
I mean, hey, you're like I said. I mean, I don't know how chat's reacting to the clip, but oh yeah, Prince of Darkness has autism as well.
Cool. This guy says, I'm diagnosed, but I've got some strong vibes.
So I will tell you, I would say all of my chat is probably women.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't know.
Most of my followers are women.
Yeah,
on like TikTok,
dude.
I think it's like 80%.
Really? Mm-hmm. I think it's the vibe. Like.
I think so.
I've been told by a lot
of... It's the mustache.
Dude, that's kind of part of the reason I grew it. Like, dude, girls eat the mustache up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is, like, I had a phase where, like, I'm not on Tinder or Hinge right now just because I'm like, this shit. Like, I need a detox from this shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't know if I can tell you the story on stream, but I like, part of the reason that I deleted it has a crazy fucking story. I'm sorry, guys. I've told them, like, it's like kind of deep, so like I can't talk about it. But like offline, I'll tell you about it. It's fucking crazy. But like I'm like taking a break off Tinder. There was a period where like I had pictures of myself without a mustache, and then pictures with.
Oh, like a social experiment.
Fucking dude, the
yeah.
Because like, well, I grew it.
It's also like hot right now to have a mustache.
Yes, I think so.
It's fashion and facial hair trends go in waves. You know,
the girls are calling it the womb broom.
All right.
Nobody calls it that. I love that. Like, no, but like, sure, man.
I mean, if they want to, all right. I don't know. I just like it because I'm bald.
Right,
I
good to know
gotta have something. Which
yeah,
is why
that's true.
I was just talking about this with somebody. How like a lot of Gen Z can't grow facial hair.
What?
You ever notice that? Like a bunch of like people. How old are you? You're like 20.
I'm 27.
Okay, I'm 27 too. A lot of people we know like can't grow facial hair. Like a lot of people our age.
Oh yeah, I mean I can't grow.
They grow like horrible facial hair.
Yeah.
I feel like I always just thought I'm like hairy. But then you look at people who are like 30, 40, they all grow more Is this facts or is this just like?
Well, my dad can't grow facial hair.
Oh, okay.
And I guess my grandpa can't grow facial hair, but my uncle can on my mom's side.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like Gen Z is like the generation that like can grow the least facial hair.
A lot of it too is
Does
like.
that make sense? Is that?
Chad, dude, what do you guys think, Chad? Because like here's my perspective on it. I think just in general there might be a spike in the amount that like Gen Z and below is balding. Like, dude, I actually just recently like I feel like right here.
Shut up.
Fuck
you. You're not bald.
Alright, wait, chill.
I got this
chill.
little.
Time out.
This,
you didn't let me finish. I don't think I'm balding by any means, but like every day you look at yourself, and I was just like looking at myself in the mirror. I was like, I feel like this was like darker.
Sure.
It used to be darker, so I went down this like spiral of like going on Reddit and like looking at, and like the conclusion. You're right. I'm very blessed. Like, knock on wood, whatever.
Yeah.
But like the amount of young guys who just like post a selfie of them like their hair and they're like, Chad, am I cooked? And I was like, I feel like growing up that wasn't really something I really had to worry about. But like I don't know if it's like maybe we're the food is bad and we're all like
who knows the
losing
water.
It. But or the water.
Who knows, dude? Nanobots in the tap water or some shit.
Or is this like just recently now people can post about it, so it just seems
I think that's
like
with baldness. I think that's what it might be because people
Really?
have been going bald forever.
When did you go bald? If you don't
I
mind me asking.
I started like fucking getting those little cul-de-sacs in, like when I was like 18.
18,
Yeah,
really?
18, and then like 1920, the crown started going a little bit, and then I was just like, fuck this, and I just shaved it. If you just shave your head, I don't know, I feel like it's like a way better look to, no matter what you look like, it's better to shave your head than to just hang on to like shitty hair.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How often do you have to like shave your head?
Every 2-3 days I shave it down.
Really?
Yeah.
How long does it take you?
Like 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, damn, dude.
Dude, I don't. This is what people don't understand about being bald. It's rocks. I don't use shampoo. I don't buy conditioner. I don't wash my hair. I don't. I put like stuff on it to shave it, and then I put lotion on it.
Oh,
I have one nice single blade Henson razor. Not sponsored by them, but I believe in the product.
You should be. Henson, reach out to our boy.
Dude, it's like an $80 razor, but
shit.
just a single blade razor, and then it lasts forever.
Oh,
and
really?
you can buy a pack of like 100 blades for like $10, and they last you like a year.
Oh, damn, okay.
So it's like, you save so much money, and yeah, I don't have to do haircuts. I don't have to worry about my hair. I don't have to fix it.
Yeah.
It's like so I mean, obviously when it first happened, I was like, I'm going to kill myself. But now I like being bald.
Dude, I was thinking about that. I don't know. What is it? I don't know. Do you like chat and James? Do you think I could pull off like a buzz? Like,
I think so. I think most people can pull off a buzz.
I feel like because you pull off the bald thing, like,
Yeah.
and especially with the facial hair too. I'm like, if you're gonna be bald, you have to like grow some facial hair there, even if it's just the mustache.
Also, all bald, kind of a look. It can kind of be a look.
I don't know. Maybe I'm too like, dude. Maybe I'm too influenced by like Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad's like the transition from like here's this like pussy version of him with hair, and then he shaves his head and has this like
everybody looks harder.
Dude,
when they're bald.
I was like, he's a villain now. You know?
Yeah.
Like
this guy is a criminal.
I don't know. I've thought about it. Like, oh, if I buzzed my hair, I would save myself so much time. But then I'm like, can I do that?
I think you could. Because like, here's the thing with like a buzzed head. When you're balding, I don't think it looks that great because you see the bald really a lot, you know. Mm-hmm. But if you have a full head of hair and you buzz your head, that's like a look. It's like heavy. It's like a shadow.
Yeah,
like, I think it looks good. Yeah.
Especially too if you take care of your beard. I think beards go bad when like dudes, and like same with mustaches. Like dudes will literally
you gotta upkeep it.
Yeah, you gotta trim it a little bit. You gotta shape it.
Yeah. Like it was pretty heavy there.
Yeah, but that's also kind of a look, you know.
It is a look
because a beard is like guy makeup.
Like this one's kind of. I mean, it's like you know, it's above my lip now. Mm-hmm. It's like a little shorter, but dude, I can grow like a fat mustache. I just gotta like keep it up.
I was just about to say, y'all. It's criminal, y'all. None of you said anything about me going bald or getting a buzz, and then Couch Skittle just comes in hard. You look fucked up bald. I imagine a buzz bed and rest. I hate you guys. The hard part about this too is like I don't know if they're serious. You know, like they're my greatest supporters and also my biggest ops at the same time.
Yeah.
Like they want to see me succeed, but then also at the same time tear me down. And
you can't get too high.
Exactly.
You know? They got to keep you at a level.
No, they'll bring me up and then they'll knock me down further than they need to, but they still.
I'm being dead ass.
They still do it. Bro, tell me. And this will be good for them too.
Okay.
Like, tell me a little bit, like, actually, you know what? Just really quick before, and I know you have to get out of here by 4. So, like, if you ever need to cut anything off, let me know. This was my plans for today. Let me show you. Hey, off the computer. No, that's the only place you're not allowed. Come here. He knows he's not supposed to be up there too. He's a sweet boy. He is a little bit bitey, but if he ever gets bitey, I'll grab him and put him in the.
Okay.
But he's usually pretty chill.
Oh,
he likes to be the center of attention. I think this is exciting someone else here. Let me show chat.
Chat blowing up for beans.
Alright, chat. This is the plan for today. Alright? This is what we got. Just like a yap, chat, catch up. I got some stuff in here that I want to talk to James about. That like honestly, like you guys saw the first 20 minutes of this, like I feel like we're just gonna riff. Like that's all we did on the podcast.
Yeah. There was really no real template, which I like.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
there was
some bullet point stuff, but then the rest is just like fucking off.
Like if we're like, we don't know what to talk to, we can kind of like go to some of the bullet point stuff. So on the podcast, I mentioned that I made a stand-up comedy bit. And I showed Zemi it, and it was really fun because like that's like my best friend. He like goofed and like it was a great time. I want to like show it to somebody who does this and gets paid for it, just to like, and like I want you to be so brutally honest. Like I think it's so fun to, and you got to keep in mind like this was 4 years ago that I did this, but still like. I don't know. I think a lot of the content you'll see it, but I just thought that'd be kind of like a fun little bit to do.
Okay.
And then I told you about this, just reading and reacting to Reddit. I have a couple of stories here. These ones are longer because they have updates to them. I was trying to like pick ones that kind of sound funny. Like this one sounds fucking hilarious. This one's crazy. I did do a little. I try not to read through them too much, but since you're gonna be here, I was like, let me do a little bit of proofreading.
Yeah.
So this is the plan, chat. All right. This is the plan for today's stream. It should be a pretty long one, and we can move to and from things as we see fit. So don't feel like, and two, like if there's anything you're like, I'm not feeling this. Like
I do have an update about the Prius.
What's the Prius? Yeah.
So I have a question. What color was my Prius when you?
I think it was green, right?
Green? No. It was probably gray, right?
Gray. It was gray. You're right.
Okay.
Because you showed us. Can you like tell everybody about this Prius? Because like,
okay,
this is so fucking hilarious.
I have it like ready to like camp in a little bit. I have like a bed in there, and then okay. So long story short, the Prius is like a portable generator. You can like leave it running all night, heat or AC, and then you barely use any gas because it works out the hybrid battery. When the hybrid battery gets too low, the car's smart enough to turn on the gas engine, charge the battery up, and then it shuts off again. You're all electric. So you can like camp. There's like a community of people that camp and sleep in Priuses and stuff.
Which
there's
is
people
so
who, like, live
funny
in Priuses.
though. It's like there's not.
You can like run a 12-volt fridge in there, so you can have like, dude,
What?
it's sick as hell. But
Wait, there's a Prius with like a fridge in it?
no, you can buy a 12-volt fridge and then hook it up to the Prius.
But like someone probably has a picture of it.
Oh, 100%.
That's so funny. No, keep talking.
So, anyways, gray Prius. I have a red Prius now. This is some foreshadowing.
You have a red.
I have a red Prius now.
Oh,
So-
you got the other guy's tampon Prius.
Pretty much. So I told you the story about how I had to sleep in it one night, right? Like the gray
Yeah.
Prius.
Do you want to retell it? Just because like I mean,
Okay.
people in here.
So I went on this like terrible road show. It was like just god awful. It was a few years ago, and it was like the last blizzard that happened of the year. I didn't get a hotel. I was like, it's only an hour and a half, 2 hours away. Like I can drive. Got stuck in the blizzard. Had to pull over into like some farm, sleep in the Prius, and then woke up alive. Warm.
Nice.
I had my
That is
shirt
a
on.
dub.
Dude, I was getting high. I was like, this rocks. And then I pull out of the spot, stuck in the snow. And a tow never came, but this like little Mexican dude that worked on the farm plowed me out with like a little John Deere shovel.
That's so nice of him.
So he like saved my life. I pulled out. I started going home, and I was looking around. And I realized that was the last place to pull over. Like I would have like been fucked if I didn't pull over in that little farm area. But anyways, so this year, January, I think it was January 1st or 2nd, I wake up. I'm at my place in Northeast. I live in North now. And I'm like,
Oh, you do?
I'm having a good day, you know. And then I'm talking to my roommate, and then she's like really somber and like kind of being. And I'm like, what's going on? She's like, did you look outside yet? And I was like, what's? She's like, oh my god, dude, last night someone smashed into your car, like a drunk driver.
Well, she didn't like tell you.
Well, I woke up and she was like, did you?
Oh, okay.
And so I like ran outside. It's destroyed, dude. A drunk driver destroyed my car.
Oh my god,
And
dude.
We're like going door to door, and we have like this neighbor. We had this neighbor with like a bunch of security cameras, but it happened so late at night. And it was so dark. So it was like beyond fucked. Like,
They
it
don't
was
have like night
for
vision
sure
on
total.
their cameras. I feel like
No.
all of those.
I mean, it was also
do.
going so fast, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like dark, fast, not a great camera. It's like it was done. So got a new Prius.
Nice.
That was a 2010.
There you go.
I upgraded. Got
Well,
a 20
insurance covered you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, so I claimed hail damage on that Prius. So they deducted what they paid me from hail damage on the loss.
Oh, interesting.
So I think I got like $2 or $3 grand from the hail damage.
Oh, okay.
So I like didn't get that back when they. So I only got like.
Okay.
I don't know. I had to pay a chunk out of pocket for the new one.
Got it. Okay.
And I wanted to upgrade. And I was like down on that Prius too, because the head gasket blew, so I had to fix that so it was like I was kind of like, but now I got a 2015, which is the last year of the third gen. So it's like all the problems were pretty much fixed by 2014. So a lot of people think the 2015 is the best Prius.
Okay.
It's the best year to buy one. They're so reliable.
I
It's
wouldn't
really
know the
nice.
best Priuses, but.
But yeah, I love it. It's great. But it sucked because like 2 days after it got smashed, I was like going to LA. I was going to LA with my buddy Mike for a week.
Shit.
And I was like, dude, it's like gonna snow. My car's destroyed on the side of the road. Like I don't know if it's gonna get towed. Like I don't know. I can't drive it. Like it's undrivable. Like I can't. I don't know if there's gonna be a snow emergency while I'm gone for a week. So I don't know what to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like. So I like.
Was it drivable?
No, it was fucked.
Oh really?
Do
you have a picture?
It was just. I think I have a picture.
If you have a picture, we can put it up on chat.
God, it was just destroyed, dude. God, I don't know how I'm gonna find this. Maybe I texted it to like my mom or something.
Dude, finding like old photos is like actually
this
such
is the
a
last
fucking
text
skill.
my mom sent me. She's like, I found your dugout.
What is that?
It's my dugout.
I don't even know what that is.
It's got like weed and stuff.
Okay. I was like, I don't know a dugout other than
She's like,
baseball.
I found this little black box. It smells funny. I was like, yeah, I'll pick that up later.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna for sure need that.
It's got to be pictures that I sent to my mom. I'm assuming.
Yeah, dude, remind me, chat. I think chat. Have you guys heard this story before? But my car kind of same thing happened when I was in LA. At the content house, like my shit got absolutely smacked.
Dude, it's
by a drunk driver. Kind of same thing. I won't retell the whole thing, but basically got smacked by a drunk driver at the house that I was still paying rent at here.
Yeah.
Hit and run. Mm-hmm. But their license plate fell off.
Damn.
Yeah, and the insurance company covered everything for me. They're like, yeah, we'll like tell your friends to like pull everything out of there that you want to keep, but we'll like tow it.
Yeah.
Like
I had like a nice roof rack on it too, and I just couldn't get it off. It was so
Oh,
cold. So I was like,
no.
just fucking get rid of it. I don't.
That's so sad, bro.
I was pissed.
That's so disappointing, man. I sent you the story, Ben. All right, cool. Couch
It
get
worked out though, because like the Prius I got now, I really
yeah.
like it.
Do you have a picture of the new Prius too?
I do have a picture of the new Prius.
I sent you the story, Ben. Couch Skittle, we'll react to it. Probably on the stream. That's just me. Are you that one that had the fucked up deer story? Am I thinking of someone else? I don't think that's me. I don't have a fucked up deer story. Knock on wood. I feel like that's like the Minnesota thing. Like everybody who lived in Minnesota has like I hit a fucking deer, or like my family hit a deer.
Oh yeah, or like I know
traumatizing.
someone who destroyed a deer.
I've heard like if the deer has antlers, there's like a high chance that you could get like
fucked up
because
like
it goes
through
through
the windshield.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I guess you're supposed to like just keep going. So because if you stop, it's gonna go through the windshield.
Yeah.
If you keep going, it'll like flip up on the car.
Crazy, bro.
But it's like
if you can't find it, too, it's not the end of the world.
okay.
It's just
I'm gonna check one more Instagram DM.
I'm surprised you didn't post about it on Instagram.
No, I didn't want anyone to know. I was like,
oh, really?
I was like, this sucks. This is sad.
That is so sad, though. Did you put a bed in the back again?
Oh yeah.
That was like probably one of the funniest parts of the podcast last time. Was I was like, yo, have you like smashed in the Prius yet? And you're like, that would be kind of creepy.
Yeah.
You were like, yo, you want to go back to my car? Like,
yeah, exactly. I
kidnap
already
me,
have
or-
a bed in it. I can't find it. But the new Prius, it's pretty much just like the old one. It's just red.
Okay, sick.
Yeah.
Dude, good. I mean, hey, you upgraded. It was a little unintentional.
Yeah.
But you know what? Never hurts.
See, that guy got a fridge.
Yeah.
You got a fridge, you got a water, you got a sink.
That's crazy. Because, like, there's not a ton of room in those Priuses. Do they make, like, a bigger version? Like, I remember seeing...
There's, like, a Prius V, and that's, like, instead of it going, like, dipping down by the trunk, it, like, it's like a minivan kind of almost,
okay.
so there's a little more room
nice.
in that one.
Well, because you didn't have the V, right? You just had
Look up Prius Camper. This is crazy. I mean, I would never do this, because I like being stealthy.
Campier.
Yeah, just go to... Yeah, that thing.
Whoa.
You can put that thing on a Prius, dude. I don't know if they make them anymore.
That's so crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is like even more of a meme.
Yeah, look at that. That's the inside of it. It's got like a microwave and shit.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah. So that's like sick as hell. But like I like just doing the stealth shit.
Yeah.
But like they make those. I don't know if they
That's insane.
I don't think they still make them, but you can get them for the third gen. And maybe older models?
I mean, that's just so funny, bro. This one's in r/shitty car mods.
Isn't that like kind of sick though?
It is sick. It is. And I'm sure like you don't have to worry. Like if you put that shit on a truck, you have to now worry about the fuel efficiency of it.
Yeah.
You really don't have to with this. I mean maybe you have to
you'll get like 30 miles to the gallon, but that's still better than a truck.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, dude, if I'm going on the highway, I'm getting like 50 miles to the gallon consistently.
That's so crazy.
Like I'm going to Chicago next week for shows, and I'm going to be in like 48, 50 miles to the gallon the whole time.
Insane.
It's
bro.
nice. I love the Prius, dude. People shit on them all the time. They're like, they're gay, they're slow. It's like, yeah, they're slow, but if you were getting 50 miles to the gallon, you'd be going the speed limit too. You know?
That's true. That's true.
It's so nice. And then like the camping aspect, the hybrid aspect. They're great cars. Don't think I'll ever get. I'm gonna try to keep this Prius as long as I can. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever get a car that's not a hybrid again. Because they're just so fuel efficient.
No, I do. That's probably the one thing. Because when my car got smacked, I had like a hybrid CRV.
Okay.
And then I moved to a minivan that my grandma was just selling, and I was like, sure, why not?
Yeah.
And that thing, like, I love it. Don't get me wrong. Like, tons of space. It's a great car. Mileage sucks ass, and it pisses me off.
Or something?
No, dude, it's probably more like 16.
Ooh.
Maybe 20 on the highway, but I'm not driving on the highway a lot. Like, I'm
You're
going
just bumming around the city. Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's on one of these times because it doesn't tell you the mileage. It doesn't tell you like how many gallons. That's like it's
really?
It's a
There's
2006.
a way to like figure it out if you like do some math and like you fill up and but that's like too much work.
I can't. I got a marketing degree.
There's a way to figure it out.
This is just a follow up to the podcast question. Have you christened the Prius yet, or
have I the new one?
Yeah, the new one.
No. There's room for me in there. There's just enough room for me.
I feel like you have to.
Also, this is the thing about car sex in my mind. It's supposed to be like unplanned and spontaneous.
Well, yeah, but like
if you pick up a girl on a date and you're like, and she looks back and she's like, "There's a bed in here." She's like, "That's pretty presumptuous." Oh, you think we're gonna? And then,
but the bed is always there.
Set up. Yeah, I
when you go on dates with girls, do they like look back and
when I go on dates with girls, I got a trifold mattress, so I fold that up and then I put the back seats up.
Oh, I didn't know you could fold it up.
Yeah. The one you saw, I didn't have the trifold.
Oh, okay,
I just had like a foam bed. But this one, I got the trifold mattress. So I fold that up. It fits in the trunk when it's all folded up into the section, and then I just flip the back seats up, and it looks like a regular car.
Oh no! Did I miss a sub?
What happened?
I didn't miss a sub. I didn't miss a follow. Stuart Big, thank you for the follow. Christened his crazy work. That's just like the way I like think about that shit.
Wait, what's missing a sub mean?
So like on Twitch, people can like support you by subbing. So like it's like a $5 or they can like connect Twitch Prime.
So you like money from this?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
I can run ads to them. I could hit them with a 3-minute.
Do the
ad
mattresses
break.
have sheets? Of course they have sheets, dude.
As they
nice
should.
Sheets. I got a nice blanket.
Dude.
It's also. The other benefit of having the trifold mattress in my car is if I'm just like, I need to like stay with someone and they only have like a couch or like they don't, like the people I can stay with expand because I have a bed I can just bring into the house. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
And then I got like a pillow, so I'm like pretty.
It's kind of efficient.
Yeah.
Just like
nice.
the Prius.
Yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, you can sleep in the Prius.
Yeah.
But like, if it's like they're like, hey, I only have like a little apartment, blah, blah, I'm like, I got a bed. I can just bring it in. You know? I never have to deal with like inflatable mattresses and
Chad,
that
he's
shit.
kind of spitting. I can't even lie. I think it's cool, by the way.
A good nap spot. That's also nice too. Dude, I will literally, if I didn't get enough sleep, I'll like, and I gotta be up, I'll like just go to work and I'll just like take a little nap in the car, like in my work parking lot.
And you were telling me like,
or I'll just like go to a nice parking lot with like a nice view of the city or some trees, and I'll just fucking play my Switch or something.
Well, like you said,
it's like a nice little nap pod.
You travel around, like you go to Wisconsin for shows, you go to Illinois, like I'm sure you go everywhere else.
Yeah.
So, like, do you pay for hotels? Like I wouldn't, if unless it was like super cold.
I either, but then you can run the heat. I mean, if it's like stupid cold out and I don't want to do that, so I will rarely pay for hotels. Either the venue will be putting me up, or I'll be staying with friends.
I forget you're like big boy comedian now. You have places. That was actually kind of cool, like because I didn't really know when I first interviewed. The way I met James was he opened for a comedian we had on our podcast named Jeffrey, and I didn't really realize like. You know, like, Jeffrey had a lot of followers on Instagram, but that doesn't necessarily, like,
He's popping. He's doing good.
Yeah, he's doing fantastic.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
at the time, I was like, oh, he's performing at Acme. That's not like an arena. That's not like a stadium or anything like that. Like,
but like selling out a club like that you're doing good.
Exactly. Well, I didn't know that at the time, and then like I actually went and picked him up.
I mean,
so I was
very small percentage of comedians get to arenas.
Yes,
you know what I mean? That's like Bert Kreischer, Kevin Hart stuff.
Totally. I just didn't really know like what. I didn't know what the vibe was.
Also,
like,
a very small amount of comedians get to selling out clubs everywhere, which is.
Have you sold out a club yet?
No.
Oh.
Well, no.
I feel like if you got back on the Instagram.
I've gotten. So I headlined Sisyphus, and I got that pretty dang full.
Yeah. Oh, that was the one I wanted to go to, but I was out of town.
I got
and I was
that
like,
pretty fucking full.
You recorded a show? No. Were you recording that one?
No.
Okay.
No, I did record it, but I think I posted one clip from it.
Okay.
I just tried to record everything.
I thought you wanted a special out of it.
No, I might do one. I don't know. I might just like not do a special for a while. I don't know. I just might be posting.
I think it's hard though, because like it would be a huge investment that you wouldn't necessarily get paid for.
Yeah, I mean, unless I put in an hour, I got like a label like Ghost Runner or something like that, and then they were able to get my stuff on like Sirius XM, like the clean stuff. Then I would be making like money from that.
Okay.
That's really the only reason people do hour albums anymore is like Sirius XM money. But you have to be.
I didn't even know they paid like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, there's people just in Minneapolis, like they're not even famous. They'll be getting like $4,000 checks a month from just Sirius XM money because their albums are getting played on the radio.
Everyone is agreeing with you. That sounds comfy and efficient.
Yeah, it's nice.
And the Switch adds snacks and it's a party. Yeah, there you go. No, honestly, in a lot of ways, that's better than like a hotel.
Yeah.
To have that.
Yeah.
No, bro. So you're when we had you on the podcast, like you were about to start headlining.
Yeah.
I think you had just headlined your first weekend. And now you're traveling a shit ton. And like,
traveling a lot.
I remember you were saying like you're gonna keep that working at the sign shop as long as you can.
Because that just like it just kind of pays my rent, which is like, and it doesn't interfere with comedy day at all.
Yeah.
Like I can get time off. I took January off just to like hit the road.
Oh, see, that's really
so it's
nice.
like there's no reason to not have it other than I just don't want to have a job anymore.
Yeah.
Which isn't a good enough reason. It's just extra money, you know.
Yeah.
And comedy's so inconsistent, you know. Some months you'll make like this much money. Some months you'll make way more money, and then some months are slow. Like,
do you have an agent or like how did?
I don't have an agent.
You know, do you do
I do everything on my own. Nobody manages my social media. Nobody edits my clips. I do it all on my own.
Wow, that's that's the way to do it when you're first starting.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely cheaper, but it's like fucking annoying and like I don't know how anything works. I don't know how to optimize the search or what. I don't know how to like schedule shit and make sure things get the most views they can. Or I'd just be posting.
Yeah,
I'd just be posting.
Yeah, that's the hard part is like. When you're like trying, because I do very similar. Like I'm streaming, I'm making YouTube videos. You kind of have to be like a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
But then that means like, okay, like I don't really know or have time to figure out like how keyword research works on like YouTube. So I'm just kind of banking on the algorithm like taking
YouTube's hard too.
YouTube is really hard.
YouTube's the hardest one.
Yeah, but I think it's the most rewarding. Like I'm pretty sure
that's what I've heard.
Almost everybody in chat right now. I think chat. You'll have to correct me or not, but like I'm pretty sure everybody from chat came from YouTube.
Okay.
Like very few people come from my Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram followers do not translate as much as you'd think to like any other support.
Do you have an email list?
I have an email list.
I feel like pushing an email list for comedians, like
that's hard too.
Yeah.
Because like those are like your fans though. If people sign up for your mailing list, those are like your fans.
Prince Harry said yes. I did come from YouTube. Yes. Yeah. I think YouTube is like it's so hard to get a video with a ton of views and like a ton of subscribers on there, and like I feel like just recently actually my like views have been starting to like.
Do you make any money from YouTube? Okay.
Yeah. I mean it's not a ton. Like
maybe you're a person to talk about this, but I go into like, I mean I put a few things on private, so I'm not quite there anymore. But I hit the 1,000 subscribers. I'm past that. I just need more watch hours.
Yeah.
But I hit the watch hours recently. It's set back because I put a few things on private. But I couldn't monetize anything because some weird thing happened with AdSense.
Well, you need 4,000 for the like ad monetization.
Well, I hit this one though, and it like some weird shit happened with AdSense where it said you can't monetize your channel because something with your payment in AdSense isn't complete. But I'd go into the AdSense account,
and then it was complete.
And it would completely fine, like everything was filled out.
Interesting.
And
I have to see it. I don't...
Okay, I'll have to hit you up next when I hit it again because I'm sure the same thing is gonna happen. But it was so annoying, and I was just losing money for like a month, and then I was like, maybe if I put a few things on private and then I get set back, and maybe when I hit it again, it'll be fixed.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'll let you know. Cause
yeah, dude.
I was wondering. I was like, who would fucking know how to do this?
Oh yeah, dude. I would.
Okay, cool.
No, I think YouTube. I mean, I'm not making a ton off of it. I think it's like $50 or $60 a month.
Yeah.
But I'm posting
something though.
Yeah, but I'm also posting like 8 videos. Like if Chad, I think this would be really funny. Maybe one of you guys can help me with this because I don't think I have the time with it. Like, I should try to calculate like. I spent this much time because like I spent a lot of time. Like I'll go live for like 2 to 3 hours, and then I'll spend like probably another 2 to 3 hours editing, whatever, and then probably another hour and stuff like doing in between stuff like thumbnail, title, whatever, and promoting.
Yeah.
Like if you broke down how many hours I put into
you're getting
those
like
videos.
pennies.
Oh yeah, pennies.
Yeah.
If that, dude. Like
I mean, I make money on TikTok. That's all that I'm like social media stuff I'm making right now. But, and it'll be like a chunk. It'll be like a few $100 sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I've been doing these jokes for years. I like wrote them. I've been working them on mics like hours and hours every week. I've like, they've evolved. I've been like booking shows. I've been doing comedy for this many years. And then you look at like, the $500 you get from one video and you're like, oh, this is kind of like free money. But then you think about all the work that went into it and you're like, yeah, it's not that much, but whatever.
Yeah,
better than nothing.
I think like with the YouTube stuff, it's just a great marketing arm because like you said, the Instagram audience isn't sticky, but like YouTube is pretty sticky. I
think so. Yeah,
it's just small scale at the beginning. Because I think right now like YouTube is like it's kind of going through this like you have to do those like scripted.
It's a grind.
Like. The reason Logan Paul is, like, in the Illuminati, like, those types of videos are what do well right now.
Right, like clickbaity, weird shit,
Yeah, where, like, 100%. I think the personality channels, it's just a game of, like, finding an audience, making content for that audience, and just, like, slowly building it up and up and up and up until it kind of, like, snowballs onto itself.
Yeah.
Which is honestly better. Like, I've gone viral so many times with my content, but like it's like this. It's like
you'll have like one real hot video or two, and then you'll just have like bunch bomb.
Yeah,
and then you'll have like another hot video. Yeah, that's just online. Unfortunately,
dude. Do you? Last question, then we'll maybe move on from this. But do you post yourself on Facebook?
I don't really use Facebook that much.
I haven't.
I don't know if it would like do anything extra.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people...
It just feels like another thing to grind on. Like, I have a Facebook page, but I, like, never use it.
Okay, alright. It's funny, like, a lot of creators I'm talking to right now are, like, Facebook's, like, on the come-up right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I should just start posting on it again.
I'll show you, after the stream, there's an easy way where, like, anything you post on Instagram automatically gets put onto Facebook. It's super easy, as long as your Facebook page is connected to your Instagram.
I think it is.
Yeah. Dude, it's super easy.
Because, like... I'll show you my Facebook page. It's like... I think I only have like a few hundred followers on it. But yeah, I think some people do really good on their Facebooks.
Yeah.
On their Facebook pages.
Well, you have a Facebook bit, right?
Yeah. It's not online anywhere, though. I'm saving that one.
Yeah? What for? Like, you think someone's
maybe like a special or something. Oh, okay. Like, I just want to... Or like just live shows. If people like have watched all my videos, I want to have like some stuff... When I do live shows that they haven't seen online.
Yeah, that's
so there's like a good handful of bits that I just don't have online anywhere. Because I want people to have like...
Do you still do your podcast?
No, we just got bored of it.
Yeah.
We just got we hit like... I think we got like 50-something episodes in, and we're just like...
Which is an accomplishment in itself.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we did it for like a year. Yeah, this is my Facebook page. Page is in good health.
There you go. I don't know. I'm just like curious. Like I love watching what other people are doing. I think it's so.
It was fun. It was really fun to do it, and we had like a really really small cult following.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're just like, what if we did this instead? And what if this is the bit now? And then we're just like,
it is kind of a game. Especially at the beginning. There.
This is the nail in the coffin. We stopped having like a set schedule. We had a hard schedule. We record on Tuesdays before Acme, do Acme.
Yeah.
And then we were like, dude, we got to stop putting them out on Fridays. We got to put them out.
Oh, that's the worst.
We got to put them out on Mondays now.
Mm-hmm.
So we started putting them out on Mondays, but then we were like, let's just not record on Tuesdays anymore. We can record at any point now. So now we don't have a schedule. So now we're just recording whenever we feel like it. And I was doing a lot, like Max would record it and everything, and do the audio checks and stuff, and then I would like edit the clips and post them on like Buzzsprout and everything, and put up clips on YouTube.
Yeah.
And stuff. So I was doing a lot of the editing, pretty much all the editing work and stuff, and all the thumbnail art. And then Max was pretty much doing nothing except for like being part of the podcast, which like we were both fine with.
That is exactly how it was with me and Zemi. Like, and I think I just got
Max
burned
would
out.
make a clip here and there, but it was mainly me doing everything, and then. Yeah, then we just didn't record for 2 weeks in a row, and then we're just like, just stop.
Yeah, you just stop doing it.
Yeah.
So this is the podcast.
Oh, nice.
These are the weekends. Like this, like just an insane dip every weekend. So and I think that's just like when you're on the weekend, like you're probably still listening to podcasts here and there.
What do you get an episode on average? Do you think?
I think it's 859 downloads. Like, it's not terrible. Like, nice. this one's doing pretty well. But, like, just
what do
more...
you use? We use, like, Buzzsprout.
Oh, no, you should use, this is Spotify for podcasters.
Oh.
I don't know. It used to be Anchor. It used to be Anchor FM, and then Spotify bought it.
And this is the best one, you'd say?
Maybe not.
Oh.
I just know it's free, and it's pretty easy to use.
Oh, it's free. Okay, because Buzzsprout, we were paying, like, $6 or $7 a month or something.
I mean, it's not terrible, but... Yeah, I mean, this one's free, and I can post
whatever you want. As much as you want, too?
Yeah.
Or is there, like, a cap? Okay.
No.
Because there was, like, the free version of Buzzsprout was, like, you can only post this long of things and only have this... And then I was like, whatever, I'll just pay the $6 a month.
Beans might want to hang out in your lap.
Beansy,
he's coming for you, bro.
Come here, baby.
He's coming. Yeah, but, like,
come
literally,
here, baby.
I think just on the weekends, people don't listen to podcasts because they're not, like, driving
They're not
to
at work or anything.
They're not, like, you know, a lot of people...
Yeah, we fucked up putting it out on Friday.
I mean, don't get me wrong, people probably could, but then, like, everybody spams their episodes on, like, Mondays.
Yeah.
So, like, I try to... It's like a game. I mean, you never know.
100%.
You can't predict it, but, like, I try to post at, like, 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Every day that I'm posting or whatever.
Yeah, maybe we'll start up another one or something. Maybe I'll do, like, a solo one. I don't know. I want to do another one.
I still think live... Because, like, this is honestly, like, you could kind of, like, make up or, like, test out bits.
Did you get, like, saved?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, so this is basically a podcast, but people can watch it live.
Yeah, actually, honestly, pretty much.
Interesting.
Pretty much, bro. Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't just, like, go away.
Mm-hmm. Rum Ripple must be so hard to be organized for a podcast. I mean, I felt like being organized for a podcast, like, kind of ruined it for me. Like,
sure.
Whereas, like, the live stream, it's kind of nice where, like, there are some days where I just go live and, like, talk to people.
Interesting.
And, like, it's hard because you have to build up like, I'm lucky enough to where, like, I have probably consistently, like,
you talk nonsense and people still join.
Yeah.
I guess the big thing I liked about recording a podcast and then putting it out later was that sometimes we would say some wild shit and we're like, let's just cut that.
I feel like,
you know what I mean?
Chat, do I say wild shit on here? This is actually I probably do, but, like, maybe not.
I mean,
like,
it was mainly Max, though, saying out-of-pocket shit. Or
yeah,
like,
Max is kind of a wild dude.
Or we'd have, like, a guest on that would just say the wild... And I'm like, we have to at least bleep out some of this, probably cut some of this.
Yeah.
And then we'll put it
on. Yeah, I guess with comedians, too, like, y'all have a different filter.
Yeah.
Like, Jeffrey, some of the people he has on, I'm like... Yo, bro, like, I get it, you're a comedian, but, like, let's tone it down a little.
I mean,
Chat,
I also respect that.
Just real quick. Sorry to cut you off. Chat, what do I say that's so out of pocket? Like, what's the last thing I said that y'all were like, That's fucking crazy, Ben. Like anything that like you were like you should if this was an edited podcast, you should cut that out. Like what? I don't remember that shit. Don't you remember telling us the way you shit your pants live? I mean, but that I wouldn't cut that.
Yeah, I wouldn't cut that.
Bro, that's a great segue though. I did add on my list of things to ask you. Mm-hmm. Do you have an updated pissed or poop pants story recently?
I don't.
Damn it.
Damn it. Unfortunately, I have not shit or pissed my pants any time in the last several years.
Can I get an L in the chat for that? Like,
sorry, gang. Now we're gonna lose all the viewers. This is great.
No, dude, no, you're good. That was just like funny. I still think like that's like a really even if I don't do the podcast, like that's just a fun thing to ask people.
Yeah,
because it's like
everybody has a story.
Everybody has done it, bro. Everybody has shit or pissed their pants, and it's just like something where I think like I actually when I was looking for stories, there was a story about this girl like pissing or shitting herself while she was sleeping, and her husband like freaked out about it, and I'm kind of like. Why? You know, like, it's just so, like, who are you to be like, oh, I'm so good, like, I've never, it's like, no, bro, like, at some point, you were a little pissy boy, or a little poopy boy, like, I don't know, I just think it's so fun.
Because last time I was on the pod, I told you about, like, because I used to have a bit about it, I think, when I pissed my pants on, like, New Year's Eve. Sleep, I wasn't drunk, I was just sleeping. I was so sick.
Yeah, that's the one you told me.
I was on, like, muscle run. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should bring that bit back, that was fun.
Do you have, like, how do you decide, like, which bits you kill and which ones you, like, bring back?
If I really am not having fun saying it, I'll just stop doing it. But usually, and then, like, sometimes I'll really like a bit, but I'll only, like, half of it kind of works, and then the ending works, but the middle's kind of done. Like, it's just not, like, fucking there yet, you know? And if a bit takes too long to get to a place where I'm like, this is fun, this is all working well, I just kind of like shelf it and maybe come back to it in like 6 months or a year or something.
Yeah. Do you like, because I don't think we asked you this, but we asked Jeffrey, like, do you set aside time to like work on bits and stuff?
100%.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like,
I try to write for an hour a day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what's like, is that like you wake up, you have a coffee, and you just kind of sit down wherever, or do you have like a process that you go through?
Pretty much just waking up, coffee, and then I just open up. I don't write on my phone anymore. I used to write a bunch on my phone, which is fine when you're like out and about.
Yeah.
And you're just jotting down ideas. But the notebook, there's no distractions.
Well, it's something about like typing doesn't have the same like creative juice to it.
You feel
as like writing it.
You feel like you're like doing some shit.
Yeah.
If you're like writing with a like pen and paper.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with that. I whenever I'm like I need to like work something out, it has to be with like pen and paper.
I always got this with me.
Oh hell yeah!
Notebook, and I got the autism multicolored pen. And then like I'll just write notes. And then jot stuff down.
Do you have any good bit ideas in there? You could just share like out of context, like.
Oh, I had one note I found the other day where I was like, what was I think? What does this mean? And it just said IKEA guillotine. So I don't remember.
Wait, that's pretty sick.
I don't remember what I was thinking, but I just found this note one day and it just said IKEA guillotine. And I was like, okay, well, I had to remember.
No, you might be cooking. You might
I had to remember that for something.
Like, why would IKEA have a guillotine? What's the idea here?
God, I don't. I think I thought like, gotta be funny if like IKEA started making shit like that, and like you had to like build a guillotine.
Guillotine. Guillotine. I don't know. Don't ask me, bro. I was a marketing major. I didn't speak a lick of French.
Speaking of medieval weapons and shit. I used to have a bit. Maybe I should bring. God, I have so many ideas that I just fucking forget about, and I just never say them again. I used to have a bit about like how, like, you have to. I think in Minnesota you have to be like 60 years old or older to get like a crossbow permit. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Wait. They have an age requirement,
or you have to be disabled. And I just thought that was like so funny.
That makes perfect sense. The only people who can use crossbows are disabled people and 60-year-olds.
Yeah. And I think one of the angles I was trying to go with the bit is like maybe it's because those are the people closest to the age of time where crossbows were used. I don't know. I can't remember where I went with it. But it was so funny to me that it's like,
no, there's a bit in there.
Here's a like a fucking giant gun with a sniper and like a scope and like bullets and but now you're 60. Now you get this. Now you get the crossbow, buddy. Here you go, you senile. I don't know. I just James, share your socials. James Stanley comedy on everything,
here,
pretty much.
I'll put them in chat. Yeah, you kind of do have everything on lock with like just the James Stanley.
Yeah, although James Stanley comedy.
Your X was different. Here, actually, I'll show you your link tree. That'll be easier. Was that the link?
Yeah, that's everything.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Mail
that was weird.
I got to take down that plus headlining thing. That already happened. See, this is why it would be nice to have somebody managing shit for me.
I like my beacons is like non-changeable. Like I used to fuck around with like you can change it so it shows your most recent video or whatnot. Like this is it. This is what it will be into eternity, and I don't fucking care. Like just whatever I want them to click on the most at the top, and then like you can find everything here, and I'm not changing it ever.
Yeah. I mean, that's easy. That's nice.
Hey, Cree's
but
in
it's
here.
Also like, I have to like update the show ticket links and stuff.
That's true, I guess. That sucks. Yeah, bro, that's surprising me. And I feel like out of anything, because I remember talking to Jeffrey, and the moment I was like, oh, this dude's fucking doing it. He's like, oh yeah, my agent, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you have a fucking agent?
Yeah, dude, Jeffrey really popped.
Yeah, dude, he's doing so well. I love
it's awesome. We both grew up in Woodbury. Do you know that?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we both grew up in Woodbury.
Like at the same, is he our age? No, he's older.
He's a little older than
us.
He's
like
a little older. Late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
I just opened for him at the Parkway, like not too long ago, because he was in town for the big 10,000 Laughs festival.
I didn't know that.
There's a huge comedy festival, so he was in town doing shows. I think he did like an hour and a half at that Parkway show. He was going. He was cooking, dude. It was hot crowd.
Dude, he like, I mean that he just goes to show like if you practice something enough, like he goes up there and like owns that. Like that stage is fucking his.
Yeah.
And he doesn't give a fuck what's gonna happen. Like you could throw him the craziest curveball, he'll take it, crush it in his hand, and then flip you off. Like he's so good. He's so good at that shit.
So
Not to like glaze him like that, but like I'm gonna glaze him like that. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, he's one of my favorite people to watch. He's very funny.
Yeah.
I think he's such a good writer.
Do you have like a favorite comedian right now?
Like in Minneapolis?
No. It can just be like this could be like the most famous comedian in the world, or it could be like the most low key dude, but you just see their shit and you like really respect it.
Dude, let me put you on to this guy. Type in Mike Lester. This is the funniest guy I think in Minnesota. He's the funniest guy in Minnesota. Yeah.
All right.
He's my buddy. He's underappreciated, underfollowed, underrated. He's so fucking funny, dude. There's and he's got a podcast called Troll Hole with my friend Ben Kastner. He's also a funny comedian. But dude, Mike, I've never seen him bomb. I go to every show he headlines if it's local and I can make it. He's the funniest guy I fucking know. He's so good.
Where is there like a good clip?
There's got to be. Yeah, if you keep going, there's got to be stand-up clips.
You,
like, he's been plugging Troll Hole a lot. Go to like keep going down. Yeah, dude, he's had Renan on his podcast. Like
I don't know.
Renan Hirsch. He's a bigger like New York guy.
Gotcha.
Shane Torres. Yeah, Aiden.
I think that's the cool part about like the comedy space is like big guys, big fish are willing to like promote and support like the little fish, you know?
Yeah, if you keep going, God, he's got just so many fun videos. Look at maybe... Dude, he's so fucking funny. And we both started when we were like 6. He's older than me, but we both started when we were like really young.
Which is so cool. Like the fact that like you were like, oh, this thing that most people are like extremely terrified of.
Yeah.
Just want to go do this. Millionaire in the crowd gives me his blazer. Here's one, robbed a Pokemon card.
Yes, that one. Look at that one. That one's good. Okay, yeah. God, dude, he's so fucking funny.
Let me like put this so that we can actually hear.
He's so good.
All right. Chat, let me know if the volume's like too much, too little. Didn't work.
A guy went in to a Target. He bought 2 boxes of Pokemon cards, right? And he comes out of the Target, and 4 guys tried to rob him for his Pokemon cards. 4 on 1. So naturally, this guy pulls out a Desert Eagle. Okay? Mom said that is the biggest fucking handgun you can legally own in North America. What do you tell your family as you were loading your Desert Eagle to go buy Pokemon cards? Like, either Daddy's coming home with a holographic Gyarados or he's not coming home at all. Alright? Hold your mom. He's pointing the gun at his kid. Hold your mom, alright? You think I want to do this, huh? You think I want to go out into the front lines and risk it all for a fucking vivid voltage Pikachu? I do it for you. If this is our ticket out of this shithole, you want to live in Milwaukee the rest of your life, huh?
Dude, the funniest part, like the best part about this, dude, this was so culturally relevant in 2022.
Yeah.
That's so fucking smart.
Dude, he's so fun. Like, he's my favorite person to watch live. Also, I made that for him.
You made that one for him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys probably have to, like, make all your own graphics and shit, too.
Yeah. He has a guy editing his clips.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. No, dude, I mean...
Oh, yeah, dude, he's so fucking funny. He's so good live. If you ever get to see him live,
dude, we should go see him.
You should see him, yeah.
Next time he's, like, live somewhere and you can make it, like, let me know. We'll hit that shit.
God, he's great.
I think, like, I mean, just the sheer, like, just knowing, and maybe we can transition into this now, but, like, just having done a stand-up set was the most terrifying thing I think I've ever done.
Where'd you do it?
So, yeah, we'll transition to this. Why not?
Okay.
So when I was in college, I was in the honors program.
Okay.
And in the honors program, you, like, had to... There were a bunch of... I actually didn't even graduate with honors. Like, because they rejected the idea... Like, you do these classes, you take these credits, and then at the end, they're like, okay, you have to do this big fucking project that, like, doesn't apply to anything, but, like, it's this whole big ordeal that you have to worry about. And I was just, like... at the end of my college career, like, the only reason I didn't drop out was because of my scholarship. I was like... I don't fucking care. I just want my degree. I want to get out of here and I want to do my thing.
Sure.
And they were like, oh, like at the time I was like running a business, so I was like, oh, can I just like report on the analytics and the growth of like blah, 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 blah. And they were like, no. I was like, cool, I don't care about y'all. Yeah. But one of the things that you had to do in this honors program was take these honors classes. And I will say these honors classes kind of fucking slapped. Like there were some really good ones, and one of them was comedy college.
Okay.
And I was just like at the time I was making my TikToks and like, you know, my shit's comedy and like I don't know why. I just like saw that and I was like, you know what, this is probably the most on brand, like I will benefit from this class the most type shit. And it was pass or fail. The only way that you pass is at the end of the year you do this stand-up comedy show and you just have to get one laugh. That's it. That's how you pass this class. And like people would go, literally just like your friends would go and like you could have had the most dog shit comedy special in the world. But as long as someone like laughed at it, like you were good.
So were you like hitting mics before this?
No. This is literally, dude, this is, I think we like, cause this class, I think we had like 15 people in.
Okay.
I did like hit the class like with you know, like you would practice in front of these kids. In front of the class. But
and then you do it at like an open mic.
This is like open mic. They advertise it to everyone. Mostly honors kids showed up, which is so funny because like in college, I was not like these honors kids are like staying in on the weekends and like gaming with their friends. Like one of my bits is about me peeing on my floor. Like it was just really funny. But like I don't know. I think the premises of a lot of the bits were good. My delivery was not. Like I wanted to just yap, and that was for sure one of my downfalls. But like I think this was supposed to be around 7 minutes.
Okay.
And it ended up being 12. So, like, you know, like, I was definitely fucking, like, I was yapping way too much.
Okay.
But, chat, how many of you guys have seen this? Hey, Glow's in here. Hey, we'll be listening while washing dishes and baking. I also saw Eve is in here. Eve, good to have you. You know what, Ben? At least here's something.
Wait, what is your like job now? Is this just like what you do?
No, I do stuff on the side, freelance work, mainly with like record labels and stuff. But cool. This is like, I mean,
this is the passion. This is the dream.
Yeah, I mean, I still get like a small chunk of change from this, so it's like kind of fun.
Okay,
you know?
Cool.
Yeah, glad to be here. Good to see you, Eve. Yeah, I know you were saying like you wanted me to go live earlier. Kriya's napping. Ben, did you get inspired by James to only have a mustache? We actually talked about that.
That's your only option.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm about to shave my head. Like, I just want to be exactly like him. Like,
you have glasses?
I do have glasses. I'm wearing contacts
okay,
right now.
bet.
Yeah. I went on a 7-mile run this morning.
Wow.
I was like, I gotta be ready. I have this weird thing, like, runs for me, like, just wake me the fuck up. My brain works better. My body feels better. So,
makes
like,
sense.
Like, for a normal live, like, sometimes I'll run before I go live and whatnot, but, like, for, like, hey, I'm bringing my boy on, like, I gotta be at my peak.
You gotta be on it.
I, like, woke up early, had my coffee, I was like, I'm gonna hit this shit.
Yeah.
Thanks for the early stream. Anytime, Eve. Okay, well, none of y'all responded if you've seen this, so I'm sorry if you're watching this again, but, like, I have to show my boy. This shit. Okay, I'm gonna see.
Right. I can't wait to see what venue it's at. I bet it's, what is it, Comedy Corner?
No. So I went to school at Iowa State.
Oh, okay.
So this was our, like, Memorial Union, like,
okay.
our student center had a
their own kind of venue thing.
Yeah, but I mean, it was pretty. You won't be able. I don't know if you'll be able to even see it in here. Like, okay, yeah.
Was this a church?
No. So, like, they would have concerts and like stand-up comedians come and perform here.
Okay.
Like, it's like kind of an actual venue, but it wasn't like, it was a venue where they can, like, they had like production setups and stuff.
Okay.
Like, I'll have a mic up here and stuff that was like professionally
the stool.
Yeah, they gave me a stool.
Okay. And then a cutout of a guy?
Yeah, I actually don't know. That must have been whoever Pharaoh? I don't know.
December 6th, I think it was?
I don't know, dude.
Weird.
Like, but I mean, it felt.
This looks like this half looks like a church and that half looks like a comedy club.
I know how to tell you. Where Comedy Underground?
Yeah.
The place that I saw you headline. Bigger than that. That was like what I was dealing with here.
Okay.
All right.
Would you get like Acme size?
No, not Acme size. Definitely not Acme size.
Okay, so
but like
in between those.
I want to say so. There were rows on like. There were rows to the right, to the left, and to the front. There was probably like 7 rows in the front, 4 rows on the side, and it was pretty. It wasn't full, but it was packed. Okay. Like, there were a lot of people there.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to think if there's a better way that you can like hear this. I think you're just gonna have to go off of this.
That's fine.
Let me know if you can. If you want, you can put that on.
Okay.
I have a weird. I don't like it when I watch my own content and when other people watch it in front of me. So I'm gonna probably be awkward this entire time. If you want to pause it, just hit the space bar.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your next comic.
Like, you have anything to say. Okay. Oh god, this always gives me fucking anxiety whenever I'm like. There are a lot more of you fuckers here than I thought there would be. So thank you for coming to let me disappoint you. You hear that? You hear that, guys? That's called pity laughter. I'm gonna need a lot of it. So, like, do you see what I'm saying? Where, like, I didn't even need to, like, really, like, I could have said nothing and people were, like, giggling about it. So, like, I had already passed the class, but, like, I wanted to try. Like,
sure, yeah.
I think everyone should try this at some point in their life. Because I will say, from this moment on, I'm like, I did a stand-up comedy show. There's not much else that I can't do from here. Not because it makes me feel better. I'm pretty much dead inside at this point. So it's not gonna make me feel better, but like Peter said, I have to get to last to pass this class, and I could really use the W. I've been taking a lot of L's this semester. Grades are tanking pretty hard. I'm gonna have to show my grades to my mom, and she's gonna be like, "How did you fail Library 160?" That's like a super. Okay, that's I got satisfactory. Library 160 is like a class that everybody at Iowa State had to take. So it was a give me. You know what I'm saying? I just had to like throw up something.
I mean, if that's everybody, you got to throw in like people in Minnesota will have like local jokes.
Yeah.
And then we were on Lindale. And like shit like that.
And then people like it's more relatable. Yeah. You know, like it takes it because that was one of the tips. I do have to say the class was actually like I think the guy who like ran the class opened for Steve Martin once. Cool. So it was the guy like knew what he was doing and he would like give us really great pointers. Like one of these days I should go through my old notebook and like see.
This is what year was this?
This was 2019.
Okay.
This is 2019. Towards the end, like end of the semester. Yeah. Yep. Gotta love my little Jack Skellington pants.
Yeah.
Oh, so clearly I'm going places, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah, senioritis hit me pretty early on. I can pretty much pinpoint what it did. It was carry the two. First semester, sophomore year, I think somewhere around there, maybe earlier, probably earlier. I'm a senior now, majoring in marketing, which basically just means I drink a lot. Any marketing majors? No? That shit's easy, that's all you need to know.
Yeah. Dude, like, I mean, you gotta go with the crowd. Like, I'm talking to a bunch of smart people, and like, I'm like, okay, here's this guy who like looks like fratty and like whatever. This guy.
You're leaning into it.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like, hey, I'm the outlier here, bro. Like, you guys are engineers and doctors. Like, I got a marketing degree. So.
But naturally, like someone who drinks a lot, I made the big decision and joined a fraternity. I know I dress like your flamboyant gay cousin, but I promise it's real. I'm not lying to you. No, I joined a fraternity, and I really want to talk about it because I feel like most comedians that make fun of fraternities weren't actually in one, right? Like, they're just making the stereotypical jokes of like, whoa, are you gonna spike my drink?
Some dude in the background is just carrying the laughter for me. You hear that?
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, not a terrible joke. Not that good enough. Bro. Like, not good enough for that reaction.
Honestly, like, just can't beat original content like that. I've never seen that on Twitter before. Not even once. Whoa, you pay for all your friends. I don't know why my like average comedian voice is like a ghost, but just,
this is probably like my least favorite part.
Behind
like, I don't know why I added this.
In the trenches. Some might even say balls deep in a fraternity. And so I know the truth, and I wanted to share the truth with you guys because I feel like with fraternities, right? Like there's this whole, picture that they're so cool, right? You see all these fraternity brothers like taking pictures together.
Do I?
I thought you have 2 watches on.
I think I just have a bracelet on that left hand.
It's like a metal bracelet.
Yeah, probably. 2 watches would be
That's
so...
kind of sick.
I'm a douchebag, but like not like that.
That's kind of sick.
They're like basketball jerseys they got for $20 off at
You're like,
DH Gate.
this is LA time, you know what I'm saying?
They have those like really obnoxiously short shorts that like nobody asked to see that much thigh. Like, here we are. And then of course, when they take group photos, they're always striking like one of 3 poses. I'm gonna show you guys what they are, right? So the first one I like to call cover the sack and lean back.
What's that thing someone said? A cat in a burrito blanket or something?
Oh yeah, that's one of my emotes. That's beans in a.
Oh.
Yeah. Yo, chat, spam some emotes real quick. Show James all the ones we got.
One I like to call cover the sack and lean back, but acknowledge the camera.
And beans with a red flag.
Oh yeah.
My personal favorite is the frat version of the sorority squad. They even put their hands together like they're praying to the bush light gods. They're like in the name of the Father.
Is that you?
Yep. Blackout.
About to throw up?
No, it looks cool. It looks cool from the outside, but to be completely honest, it's not what it's made up to be. I just want you guys to know, next time you guys see a frat boy, just know that guy has probably seen more naked dudes jerking off than he has seen naked women. 100%.
So like, not terrible, but also, I like think back about this, I'm like, honors kids? Probably.
Yeah.
Keep in mind too, like, the staff is here for this.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which they were like, this was so, like, they were, I mean, I don't know how true it was, but they were like, honestly, very bold of like 22-year-old people.
When you live in a house with 60 other dudes, it just happens, People leave their doors unlocked, you're going in, you're like, hey man, I really need some help with my homework. Oh my god!
The fit is crazy. It's like the upper half is just like, run of the mill, and then the bottom half is like, Yeah, like you said, your gay cousin.
Yeah, no, I fucking
The pants with like the galaxy print Converse.
Yeah,
like,
so all of those things were like, and like, so I definitely have better style now.
Yeah.
But like back in the day, it was just like people would help me pick things to wear, but I didn't really understand how to like match them.
Yeah.
No. The outfit I do have to say, like the outfit, because like I think with this it was like, okay, I'm gonna be in front of a bunch of people, like I want to feel as confident as possible. I'm gonna wear my favorite pants, my favorite jean jacket, and my favorite shoes. But then like now I look back and I was like, dude, none of that goes together.
Yeah.
Maybe the pants and the jean jacket would have been a stretch, but like with the shoes, it's just like, bro, come on.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have that much fashion sense or stuff. I have like a bunch of white shirts, I have a bunch of black shirts, and a few gray shirts. I have a couple button-ups, a bunch of jeans, and then like some hoodies. When you
go on stage, do you have like a lucky shirt or anything like? Because that's what this was for me. Was like, this is like my luck. This is like everything I like, and that I've gotten like compliments.
I would say I like having like an outfit I like on stage. If it's like I'm like recording or it's like a show I'm pumped about.
Yeah.
You know, maybe if I'm like headlining, maybe I got like a button up or like I look a little nicer. But I feel like it's on brand for me to just have like a plain white tee or like a plain black tee or something.
Bro did not know what he wanted to radiate. Very true, Prince. I feel like this time in my life I was like just trying to figure out like what I liked.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I mean, I just like, I feel like once again, like I got compliments on each of those things individually, but never like had the sense to put together that they don't look good together.
You were doing you though.
Yeah, and like too. I mean,
I like these pants. I like these shoes. I like this jacket.
Did they go together? Absolutely fucking
Yeah.
not.
Really messed up. The really messed up part is eventually you kind of just get used to it, almost uncomfortably used to it. Just walk in, you're like, "Hey man, I really need help with my homework." Oh, I'm sorry, I'll let you finish. That's not how you do it. Bro, put some back into it. Like, what do you... It's not... Don't yank it. It's yank it a twist. It's like you're playing Muppet.
It works in your mind. When you try it, it doesn't work. Sad beans. How many different
Did I
of
just
these
pretend
things
to
do you
jerk
have?
off?
What do you mean?
How many different of these things do you like? The little
Oh, dude, we got a
emojis.
lot of them. That's like the fun part too. Is like anyone who subs, like
and
so,
you
like
can just make them.
yeah, you just make them.
What's
So,
YTA?
you're the a-hole. So that has to do with like Reddit stuff.
Oh,
I don't know
okay,
how much you're
okay.
on Reddit, but like yeah, I got like beans with sunglasses. This is like just a funny face that I made in a video, and like
what's NTA?
not
the asshole.
not the a-hole. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Divorce papers.
Okay.
No a-holes here. Everyone sucks here.
Everyone sucks here. Okay.
Yeah. Just like, and like beans is a big part of my stream, so just like beans like red flag or whatever. It's just like fun.
Nice.
Yeah, no, that's the cool part about Twitch is like Twitch almost has like a culture to it.
Yeah, it's like very customizable. It seems like.
Yeah, it has a culture to it. Like people find it fun. Like
Yeah.
people will comment on my YouTube video like, oh, like there's my comment, or like, oh, he read my comment, and like. You know, like, oh, I'm in the video. It's like
it's very like interactive too. Like you can like live talk to people as they're watching it.
Yeah,
which is kind of you can't do that with like a podcast.
Yeah, which
you
like
can like respond to comments.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
No,
and two,
yeah.
it's just more authentic. Like I mean, the fact that Prince of Darkness gets to weigh in on like my outfit is just like kind of fun. Like it's just kind of fun.
Yeah, in like real time. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, real time is. I mean, it definitely, like, I feel like once you get bigger in streaming, like, it is, like, I mean, people can then live hate on you, too. Like imagine you're doing a stand-up bit where, like, everybody can, like, fucking, like talk shit about you, like, while you're... Yeah, that's what live streaming is, bro.
So, this is the viewers.
Yeah.
But that's so what's the difference between followers and subscribers?
So subscribers are people, like, of the 183 people who follow me, like, 10 of them have, like, gone in and paid me for, like, a month worth of subscription.
Oh.
So, like, they don't get any ads, they get extra emotes, and, like, it's just a way for them to support.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And what's this one that's kind of covered up?
That's a great question. I'm not sure.
Oh, wait.
Sub points? I'm not sure what sub points are.
Pre-roll on.
That's more like if I, pre-roll on, like if I run ads, then anybody new who comes to the stream won't get served an ad.
Okay.
So I actually haven't run any ads on this, which I probably should, but like,
Interesting.
Twitch is weird. Twitch is like, because if it were up to me, I wouldn't even have ads on my stream, because like, if someone's like, oh, I'm gonna give this stream a chance, and they get hit with like a 30-second ad, they're gonna be like, all right, well, I don't want to wait 30 seconds. I can just go find someone new.
The beans emotes are all sub only.
Yes.
So if they sub, they get to use the bean emotes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So it's just, and it's like a $5 subscription or something like that. Like it's not,
Nice.
it's nothing crazy on it. It's no, dude. I think like it's a great way too. Like these are probably my most like dedicated supporters or whatever. It's just like a great way where like honestly for a while I was like going live on YouTube and I didn't have an option for. The only reason I have subs honestly is because Twitch, like, you have to have subs. Like you have to, because like this is how Twitch also makes money. Is from the ads, from the subs. So like for you to like progress and get like all the features, you have to apply to be, I forget what it is, like an affiliate or something like that. But then once you're an affiliate, they're like, well, a requirement for you to have not only affiliate status but like access to all these extra things is you also have to make us money, which means you have to run ads and you have to do subs.
Okay.
So like,
what are these things by their names? Like the recording, the star, and the first, and the crown?
I think the stars refer to like members. The recording thing is mine, so that's me.
Okay.
But then first I think refers to like I think like she's a founder. 2 month subscriber. Okay. Yeah, it kind of like tells you a little bit here. 3 month subscriber.
Oh, so the star's 3 months.
Yeah, this is one of my mods. So she has like a little moderator. What's that? Like a sword dagger on it.
What's a moderator?
So like if somebody comes in here and is like, hey yo, fuck your chicken.
Sorry, this is probably boring, but
no.
It's very interesting.
I feel like I should have like ran you through this. It was just like, but I just wasn't sure how familiar you were with Twitch. But like,
not at all.
When somebody like, when let's say like someone comes in here and goes like, fuck you, your hair looks funny. Like, without me doing anything, Gender Ghost can come in and like you know, take their comment, delete it, and like ban them from the stream or whatever. Or
but that sounds like a comment that regularly happens in here. Fuck you, your hair looks funny.
Well, but
they're
like
just roasting
they mean it like they make
sure.
You know, like when Prince of Darkness roasts me, it's like I also give it back to Prince of Darkness. I'm like, Prince of Darkness, you smell funny. Like you live in Idaho, fuck you. You know, like it's different. Like people have come in here or like
you can tell when someone's like malicious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or usually, honestly, I haven't even gotten a lot of that. Most of it's like people come in here and they're like you should listen, like just randomly, don't contribute anything. They're like, you should listen to this song, and it's like clearly kind of like a promo bot. Like they're just trying to get like Twitch streamers to react to their song so they can like clip it and like promote it or whatever. Like it's stupid as fuck. So like those are the ones where it's like
that's annoying.
Give them the shit.
Just like spam bot stuff.
Prince Darkness, at least dirt smells good. Oh. Learn Twitch with Starby. Yeah, I mean, Twitch is kind of like, honestly, I don't even really fucking know what I'm doing. Because, like, I would go live on YouTube, which also, I was going to tell you, like, that was how I got most of my watch hours. Because, like, but I don't know how it is now because, like, when I first started live streaming, I would go live and then YouTube would push that live after I was done.
Interesting.
So, like, some of my earliest live streams have like 300, 400, 500, 600 views, which on an hour-long live stream, or excuse me, like on a 3-hour-long live stream, like that brings up your watch hours so much. And so that's like pretty much how I got monetized on YouTube at first. Was like I was going live. Now they don't, I mean, at least with my lives, like they just slowly stopped pushing them. So I was like, damn, this sucks.
Maybe it's because you already got monetized and they started pushing back. I don't know. I know because I don't know.
Well, that doesn't make sense because like now they're making money off.
Yeah, interesting.
I think YouTube just severely deprioritized their live stream platform.
It's like not the hot thing to do anymore.
No.
What is it now? Like Shorts?
Yeah. Well, Shorts was doing really successful, and live stream I think actually like Twitch actually loses money.
Okay.
Twitch loses money, but they justify it because they're owned by Amazon, and Amazon can advertise on it whenever they want for as cheap as they want. Sure. With YouTube, like, it's just kind of part of their ecosystem because they have to, like, compete, but they're like, oh, it's not really a priority. So, like, my favorite Twitch streamer, or my favorite streamer in General Ludwig, like, he kind of did, like, this reporting on, like, you know, a lot of YouTube streamers, when their contracts were up, they moved to Twitch, and then they could finally talk about it. They're like, yeah, Twitch is so much better. And he's like, I'm still on a contract with YouTube, so I can't say anything, but he kind of alluded to the fact that, like, if YouTube doesn't re-sign next year he's just gonna go back to Twitch.
Okay.
And I was like, that's a sign that I should probably be on Twitch. Because like if you think about it too, like you and I go on YouTube to watch YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people go on YouTube to watch live streams. And if they do, it's to watch a specific person. So there's not a lot of like. Whereas on Twitch, some people just get bored and they're like, let's go check out this Arby guy.
Sure. You know? Okay.
Yeah. No, Twitch is really
interesting.
Twitch is interesting. Like it's a.
How long have you been doing it? Like how long did it take to get the followers and stuff?
Well, I haven't been doing Twitch. Chad, do you guys remember when I moved to Twitch? I don't even fucking remember, bro. It was like maybe at the beginning of the summer, and I'd been doing live streaming for like a year by that point, I think. Chad could probably correct me on that. I just moved. Like the followers on Twitch are more of like like I had probably like 100 and something when I first moved here. Like I probably genuinely only have like 50 real followers on here. But like with the amount of followers, like usually people with like 180 followers like don't pull any viewers. Like it's just their friends and like some people here and there. Mm-hmm. It's really more about like how many concurrent viewers are you averaging is the Twitch thing. Yep.
Huh.
What is this? Listen to my Twitch tutorials, Ben. When have you sent me Twitch tutorials, Gender Ghost? There was this random OF person in the Discord who spammed everyone. Yeah, I mean, that's a Discord thing. Discord's kind of a shit show when it comes to, like, people trying to promote OnlyFans stuff.
That's, like, most of the internet right now. Like, Twitter, it's just, like, OnlyFans stuff.
Oh, dude, yeah. Their chat is also awful. Why it filters you into top chat is so stupid. Is that for YouTube? July, I think? Was it July? I feel like it was a lot earlier, but maybe you're probably right, Gender Ghost. I don't even fucking know. But, no, I think live streaming is, like, I don't know, other than on TikTok and Instagram, like, live streaming is great. Like, I think with TikTok and Instagram, it's too, like, the scroll. It's the scroll. When you have the ability, when I click into a Twitch live stream, like, it's a whole ordeal. Like, I'm there until I completely close it out. Okay. Which is, like, if you're on TikTok and you like scroll and you see a live stream and you stick around for 30 seconds, you're like, fuck this. And then you keep it's just so I don't know. I think it's been fun. Chad, Chad probably relates, like they come I've been consistently live streaming and like they're very on top. They're like, when are you going live? Like what's happening?
How often do you like do a stream? Like
I try to do at
once
least
a week?
2 a week.
2 a week? Okay.
Like most people who are quote unquote successful in live streams like live stream, I'd say like once like 5 out of 7 days, if not every single day.
Interesting.
Just the philosophy I have is like doing the live stream isn't what grows it.
Okay.
I mean, it can. There are like scenarios, like obviously the more you go live, the more chance there are for people to like
hop on,
find you. Yeah. But for me, like I just took advice from a streamer that I watch who was like, at the beginning, like you're just trying to clip stuff so that people will like come to the live stream from the clips.
Sure.
Or from like, for me, like my clips are like my YouTube video.
Okay.
So like what I've been trying to do, sorry chat, I mean this is very technical, but like, I mean.
Yeah, my bad.
This is what you guys signed up for.
I opened up the floodgates.
This is what you guys signed up for, just like, we're taking it into different avenues, but with YouTube, like a lot of, my whole strategy is like if I get subscribers, like most people who subscribe to me are going to keep returning to my videos, and those people are spending like 30 minutes to like an hour a week with me.
Interesting.
Those are the type of people who will want to come to this live stream.
Okay.
So kind of what I've been doing is like I gain a bunch of subscribers, and before the next time I go live, I announce it on my YouTube, and then people come over from there. Now, not a ton of people have come over from that, but like, for example, Fluffiest Catten, who isn't in here right now, she was like, "Oh my gosh, I've been listening to your videos like while I cook in the morning. For the longest time. I'm glad I was able to make it to a live stream." So that's kind of that's what I'm trying to bank it off of, you know.
Okay.
July 14th was the first Reddit video on Twitch. Okay. All right, well then it was probably July 14th then. Although that's not super accurate though, Kree, because I don't know. Making a video is different than like, because that's probably a highlight. That might not be my first stream, but either way, it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, I think
what's raid channel mean?
That's like, so if I finish my live stream, I can click raid channel, and then like I can take all my viewers and send them to a different one. So that's another way to grow, and that's honestly where I fucking suck. Is like I've tried, like I've gone on Twitter and been like, gone in different groups and been like, hey, like I'm getting this amount of viewers. Does anyone want to like collab or like raid for raid? And like nobody fucking responds to me. So I'm just like I don't.
Interesting.
With what I do, I can kind of do it by myself. Don't get me wrong, like this shit's so fun, like being able to like, bring someone on here and like interact with chat. But like, you know, like I mean, if I was like in LA or something, it'd probably be a little bit easier because I run into those people all the time. But I also just feel like everyone's seeing the stream boom, but nobody's like, oh shit, I should be on this shit. You know, like I mean, I've been streaming before the stream boom, but I'm still like, dude, this shit's the next wave. Like if you can get like people into your live stream to just like hang out with you and like fuck around. Yeah. Like that is just such a good indicator of like you have something, in my opinion.
Okay.
July 14th was the first Reddit vid on Twitch. I searched for the live vid first posted YouTube. So oh yeah, I feel like that's a good way to figure out is if you go to my YouTube and check. If you check like the last video I streamed on YouTube, that's probably literally the last vid. Like that's when I moved over to Twitch.
Huh. Interesting.
I feel like you could like test and suss out bits. Like if you went live and you like practiced or like wrote bits or like even too sometimes Chad and I will have a conversation where I'm like, oh, that reminds me of this time when I blah, 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 blah. And then I like can maybe like I don't know, you would know way better than I would, but like you could probably like think of oh, this would make a good bit if I told it like this or like,
okay.
Yeah. And the good thing about the VODs, too, is they live or die as long as you want them to. So, like, I have a VOD channel that I upload everything to. Okay. Just so, like, you know, if people don't make it, they can, like... Or two, like, kind of what I'm banking on that is, like, you know, if people really enjoy the live streams, like... The one thing I found out with long-form content is, like, if someone really fucks with your shit, they're gonna go through, like, all
they're gonna binge it.
Yeah, they're gonna binge the hell out of it. Like, that's, I think, the reason why my podcast is doing so well.
Sure.
People love to binge the content. Like,
yeah.
I just noticed people, like, they listen to one episode and they go to, like, 4. I think that's something they should actually add. And YouTube does a fucking terrible... They have, like, this, like, returning viewers tab, but it's very heavily weighted. Like, they only... Like, they don't ratio it. It's not like they're like, oh, for every, like, 100 people that see your video, 4 of them will go and look at your stuff, which is, like, 4%. I don't even know what a good percent is, but, like, let's say 10% is a good percent. Okay. They don't tell you, like, for every 100 people, 10 of them go and watch your stuff. They're like, here's a video you put out. Here's, like... It either had a low return audience or a moderate return audience. But the way that they gauge it is off of like my highest, like this one brought the most returning viewers. It's also my video with the most views. So of course it brought the most people because it got pushed out more, which then led. So like you almost need like a frequency or like a ratio.
Interesting. Yeah,
YouTube fucking hire me, bro. Like I
don't know anything about like my YouTube analytics or whatever.
The diarrhea story? Which one is that, Cree? Is that the kissing a girl while making out? Or shitting my pants while making out with a girl? VODs on Twitch get deleted after a bit, but that's where YouTube comes into play. Yeah. Or even too, like, I think YouTube is just the marketing arm for me right now.
Okay.
Yeah, YouTube is definitely the marketing
arm. So Twitch streams don't last forever?
No.
Oh. No. How long do they, like, stay on your channel or whatever?
It depends on how, like, what level. So, like, there's just, I stream on Twitch, and then there's the affiliate, which is, like, you can start making money off of subs and stuff. Okay. And I think my VODs last for, like, a week at the affiliate level. And then there's the partner level, and I think your VODs last, like, 30 days or something. I don't know, maybe 14 days. I don't remember.
Interesting.
I don't remember what it is, but that's, because, like, that's why Twitch loses money, because they're like they have these servers that you know are consuming a bunch of information so people can actively live stream, and that's expensive. Okay. So they try to cut costs by making it so like, okay, well we won't host.
Yeah.
We won't host your
everything
videos
forever.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Dude, it's such a funny fucking game, bro.
Huh.
7 days at default, I think. I don't even think it's 7 days for like regular people. I think it's like 3 days. Maybe it's Prince of Darkness. You could probably tell us actually. That's so crazy, bro. It's funny. Like I forget that. Like I actually know a shit ton about this, and like somebody who wouldn't live stream like know.
Yeah, when you asked me to stream, I was just like, oh, it's just like a live pod, kind of, right? Which is basically what it is.
No, it pretty much is just a live pod. Like, that's basically what we're doing right here.
Yeah.
Like, the live pods are... It's fun. Like, I don't know. I think I have the most fun. Like, I haven't really been making my TikToks lately. Like, every once in a while, I'll find a good sound and, like, have a good idea and, like, make some stuff with it.
Yeah.
But, like, I just had so much fun, like, doing the live streams. Like, it's just more interactive. And, like, I don't know, like, kind of the same with your bits. Like, you just burn out of certain ones.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just burnt out of, like, the meme little TikToks. And, like, I
never got into that.
Yeah. Which, honestly, I don't blame you, bro. It's,
like,
it's kind of like... don't get me wrong, like, it's a skill, but it's not, like, I wish I would have just started making YouTube videos.
Yeah.
The
like,
growth...
your own shit, your own stuff, doing what you... Yeah,
like, I wish...
just, like, piggybacking off a sound or something, and then... Yeah, okay.
I wish I would have,
because that's what, like, never appealed about it to me. I was just like, well, I don't care. I didn't make this. You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, I think, like... I mean, you probably know, like, being a comedian, you basically are a content creator at that point.
Yeah, for sure. And you're doing, like, everything. Like, I film all my own stuff.
Yeah.
I write everything on my own. Yeah. I gotta have more... I gotta write more, I think. I, like, barely... I try to write an hour a day, but sometimes I'm just, like, don't write for, like, a week. Yeah. And then it's, like, sometimes I don't know. I gotta fucking have more, like, discipline or something. I don't know. I'm also just, like, very hard on myself, though.
Very hard on yourself?
I mean? Yeah. Like, I'm just like, God, I should be, like, doing more. I should be, like, fucking just making move. I don't know. I'm also, like, doing fine. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. But you're always, like, trying to get to that next thing. Yeah. And it's, like, hard to just, like, for me, at least, I have to, like, just, like, enjoy where I'm at, which is
something I struggle with that very heavily. Like
I have to enjoy where I'm at, and I have to enjoy the ride to get to the next thing. Yeah. But sometimes it's hard to just be like to do that when you're just like, well, I want to do this, and now I want to do this. Well, then I did that. Now I want to do this thing. You know what I mean? And you're just like always trying to, which is like it keeps you doing it. You know, it keeps things. It keeps.
Well, it's
you
like
motivated.
a video game.
Yeah.
Which is, like, it's fun and, like, I don't know, like, it is really fun to be like, okay, I'm gonna make this thing, and, like, I think for me the most fun thing, because I am, like, I'm kind of a numbers guy, like, I just like to see things at least kind of going up, like, stream stuff, but, like, I also know, like, the stream stuff, like, my numbers haven't really been going up, but, like, also that's not the number I'm really looking to go up, like, this is, honestly, most of this is just, like, I have an existing audience that wants to hang out while I do my reading and stuff.
That's big.
Yeah. And it's a great time for me to like get my. I would normally record anyways, so I might as well do it live with some people and like incorporate the audience, have a good time with them. Yeah. And then I'll edit and stuff like that, and like the YouTube numbers have been going up too, which is cool. But like the podcast numbers is where it's consistently like those. Not that like I'm a little bit of a control freak. Not that I can control it, but I can at least see like if I do this, that usually results in this. Therefore, like, if I just keep doing this, then, like, that number's gonna get, like, I'm probably, either next week or the week after that, I'm probably gonna hit a couple days where I get 1,000 downloads in a day. Okay. Which is gonna be a huge, and, like, probably, like, a month ago, I was averaging, like, 500 a day. So it's, like, it's really cool to be like, okay.
Yeah. And you can, like, kind of, like, see the patterns, what people, and then, like, just, like,
Does because, like, you haven't even really talked about it, but you have OCD as well.
Yeah, it was super bad. I mean, when I was in high school, I, like, missed the last part of, like, freshman year up until, like, sophomore year. I was just out of school because I was just in hospitals.
Chat, do we have people who have OCD in chat? I forget.
I mean, it was, like, vicious. It was
yeah,
debilitating.
Talk about it. Like, your shit was, like, serious. And,
it was super, super bad. And
like crazy shit, like where if you didn't do something, like someone in your family would die, right?
Yeah, stuff like that. I was like trapped in my basement for a while, for like maybe like I don't know. I would like walk back where I would like redo things. I would like I had like so many rituals. I was pretty much debilitated. What did this guy say? Obviously, comedy is something you love, but how do you make it something?
How do you make sure that's still a passion versus just an income? I'm always scared of getting burnt out when it comes to my hobbies. I don't know if that makes sense. No, that makes sense, Cree.
What is it? How to...
Like, okay, so you obviously started
just gotta
comedy.
love it, You have to not worry about the money, like, at all. I mean, obviously, I'm at a point where I'm like, I gotta, like, I won't take, like, a gig if it just doesn't make sense financially. You know?
Yeah.
I'm like at a point where I'm kind of doing that, but I don't know. You just gotta. I don't know. I think it's good to take breaks if you're feeling like you're getting burnt out.
That's the worst. I'm terrible.
I feel like I'm terrible at it too. But I even mean like taking one night off.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. Do you like because like in the content, like I'm scared for I'm going home in December, and whenever I go home, like everything slows down. Like everything slows down because like I'm not in my space. I don't have my nice computer. Everything just like hits the fan. And like I feel like at least and I don't know how it is in the comedian world, but like in the content world, it's just like you don't post for like a month, and like not that it would be the end of the world, but like people would kind of forget about you.
Yeah.
Because like there's just so much
forefront of their mind anymore. Yeah.
Which like I know you've taken like posting breaks and stuff, but has it like does that affect your comedy career? Like what would be a debilitating break?
So I don't think there is such a thing. I mean, I don't know. I can like I know like if I post more, I'll eventually like keep getting more followers and stuff, and like more people that support me. But I think and this is going back to like Cree's question. My favorite part of comedy is like the art aspect. Like I like writing, I like working on bits at mics, and I like the development and like writing jokes.
Yeah,
and that's the passion. And then, I feel like, I don't know. This is why comedy's cool, is because it's not a real job. You can take 3 months off and just come back and it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
It's hard to do that if it's your main source of income, but I don't know. I don't know. As long as, because like I wasn't worried about money at all. With comedy, I was like, I'll just make what I can, but I just like doing this. I love doing this, so I'm just gonna like keep going. I'm just gonna keep writing. I don't. It's so hard to like get anywhere. Like 5 years ago, I was like, it's like impossible to make $1,000 a month with comedy. Yeah, it's impossible. And now I'm just like, making
like it almost was an accident. It sounds like you were doing. Money? You were doing the things to progress in comedy because you enjoyed it, and then the money came along with it.
The money came along with it. And obviously, like, you work towards things that, like, I wanted to get hired at Acme. Mm-hmm. But I wasn't like, oh, now I'll have, like, a consistent schedule there and I'll get this much money. I was like, I want to be in that club. I want to work with the headliners. I want to, like, I want to just keep getting better at comedy. You know, that's like the main focus. That's what's good about getting hired at a club like that. I mean, if you're thinking like, oh, they'll work me a week, a month, and I'll make this much money. It's like, you can think about that, but the best thing about getting hired at a club like that is like the reps, the sets you get in, the people you get to meet. Yeah. You know, and then like the shows are fun. The shows are so fun. And then, I don't know. I guess I worry about money a little bit with it. Like, obviously I have to focus on it, you know, because it's my main source of income. So I have to, like, be adamant about, like, sending out avails, the business side of comedy. You know, making and keeping relationships with bookers and venues and trying to get, you know, headlining things at a place. Like, I try to, like, you know, be like, okay, well, this went really good. Maybe I can get it in this club once or twice a year now. And I don't know, there's just so much to like focus on and do and learn, and you're always learning new business things and ways to, which is like, I don't know, I'm kind of like going off on a tangent. But
No, I think it's good. Like, I think it's all like, you kind of have to, because it's like, it's all related. It's all super, because I'm on the same wavelength, but just with my stuff.
Yeah. And with, like, followers and stuff, I don't even think it, like, matters that much. Mm-hmm. Unless they're, like, translating to, like, ticket sales. Yeah. But...
And, two, I think the followers helps. Because, like, I do think now, in your industry, like, people care about, like...
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing with followers.
This guy has 20,000 followers.
That's the biggest thing with followers. Is, like, well, maybe that'll help me get into a club I want to get into. Or maybe that'll look good to a booker that is booking a thing. even if they don't necessarily translate into selling out the venue, it looks good.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. That's the only reason I care about followers, is that it looks good to other people. And that I can keep doing more comedy because of that.
Yeah.
But there's people with not a lot of followers that are doing fine, you know? But, I don't know, it's kind of, it is unfortunately a big thing to focus on, is like building a following, building a fan base.
Have you ever not wanted to like do comedy anymore? Like felt like that was like not...
I've never wanted to stop, but I've had some moments where I'm like, what am I doing? You know, like, I love doing this, but God, what am I fucking... I don't know. I try not to think like... And I don't often... Like, every now and then I'll just be like, I could have, like, become a doctor in the...
Yeah, yeah. Dude,
like,
I think about that shit all the time.
I don't want to be a doctor.
No, yeah. That's how I think of school. Like, I was in school for, like, the sake of being in school, and I fucking hated it. Like, I hated that shit. My mom's always like, oh, you should go back and get your MBA. And I'm like, I don't want to, because that is the most miserable version of myself that I think I could.
I hated school. I don't want to go to school. I graduated high school, dropped out of like an electrician program, and then I went to get like a 2-year certificate in graphic design and stuff, and that's all the schooling I want to do. I want to keep learning about shit. Yes. You know, like I've been learning Blender recently. I've been fucking around with that. It's like a 3D animation and modeling software.
Okay, cool.
And I've been fucking around with that. This is the main thing I think people have to understand about comedy when they're doing comedy, is you have to, if you want to go anywhere with comedy, you have to be completely all in and accept the fact that nothing might happen. You just have to work on it. You have to do everything you can. You have to, like, put it before relationships, put it before work, put it before friends. You have to be completely into it for a very long time, and then maybe something will happen.
I feel like that's exactly how content creation stuff is.
Yeah.
Like, I could
and
not
you have to
handle...
be okay with just, like, headlining every... I mean, some people don't even get to that. Some people will be an open micer for 10 years. And I know people like that. And sometimes I'm like, why do they keep doing this? Like, some people just get frustrated and quit. But, like, you have to be all... If you really want to, like, make it in comedy, everybody's got a different version of, like... Everybody's got different goals they want in comedy. Some people are just like, hey, if I get on the Acme open mic once a month, that would be sick. You know? But if you want to just keep going and keep progressing, you have to be all in. You have to put it before everything. You have to be committed. You have to love it. You have to love doing it, obviously. And you have to be okay with putting in as much work as possible for a very long time, and then you have to be okay with, like, maybe nothing happening.
Mm-hmm. And that's how, like...
Which is, like, a lot of people will get turned off by that.
Well, but that also sounds like...
And that's why people quit. They're just like, I don't want to just grind forever and then nothing happened.
And to kind of, like, get back to what Cree was asking, like, it sounds like that is what would get you, like, through, like, you almost have to have a passion that's so crazy for comedy to even make it to that once you start making the money, you're like, this is exactly, like, this isn't why I'm doing it, but I'm just doing what I love. That's why, too, like, sometimes...
This is the other thing, sorry.
No,
so, like, the first, like, 5 years of my comedy career, I was doing shit that was losing me money. I was doing shit that didn't make sense, but I was doing it to, like, oh, maybe this booker will like me now, or maybe I'll get into this club if I keep doing this. Like, before I was hired at Acme, I would show up to the open mic every Monday. It used to be on Mondays, and I would just knock it on a lot. And I would just be like, hey, I can't work on Mondays because I go to Acme.
So you were, like, losing money to, like,
I was like, I can't work on Mondays. I can't work anytime I have a show on a weekend. Like, I would, like, build my whole life around pretty much going to Acme and not getting on. And I would sign up, I would not get on, and then eventually I got on a few times, and then I started getting more time at the mic, and then I got hired. Yeah. And it's like, that was worth it. That's worth it to me. Yeah,
but for some people, like, they won't make it to that point.
No, but some people will be like, I haven't been on in 3 months, I'm not coming here again.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what separates people.
I genuinely think, and sorry, Curry, if this is... I don't mean this as a dig at you, but, like, I've had so many people tell me, like, oh, like, I don't know how you do your content creation thing and, like, make it into a job when, like, because, like, that would kill it for me. And I'm like, well, then you don't really, like, care about it that much. Like, I feel like that's kind of more of an excuse to, like, not do it. Because, like, if you care about something enough, like, I have friends who are like, oh, I do photography, but I don't want to make it into a job because then it's less enjoyable. I'm like, well, like, most of those people aren't really doing photography. They just have a camera and, like, once in a blue moon, they go and they do a photo shoot and post it on Instagram. Like, sure, don't get me wrong, you can do that, but that's a hobby. That's not a passion. Like, you don't have passion for that thing. Like, if you have passion for that thing, you're going to do it every single day and build your life around it to the point where, like, you're going... If you're doing, depending on how you're doing it, like, you will give yourself opportunities to do it for a job. Like, kind of same with my content creation. Like, in the past, probably since I graduated college, like, there has never been a time where I just, like, completely stopped making content. Like, maybe I'll take, like, a week off here and there, but, like, usually even if I take, like, a week off, like, if I'm not posting on Instagram, I'm still posting on YouTube. And if I'm not posting on YouTube, I'm still posting on Instagram and TikTok. Like, I would be very curious to see, like, what my hey, Toko Boca girl, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it.
I've always loved music, but my parents got in my head, so I studied something else. I'm also scared of failure. Yeah, everybody's scared of failure. And my parents, that sucks. My parents have always been very supportive of me doing comedy to an extent. I mean, now they actually like that I'm doing it because I'm, like, somewhat successful now.
Did you... I had similar, like... The first time I sent my mom, like, oh, God, that was a YouTube notification. Okay. I got, like, a... Sorry, that was so random. I was like, where is the subscription? That was, like... I don't know why, but, like, my
Wow, Ben,
stuff.
I renewed my Prime sub and you didn't shout me out.
I don't think it showed, Izzy. Like, it doesn't say that you were new. Did it pop up on screen, Izzy? I think Izzy's lying, bro. I think Izzy's capping, bro. That's a typical Izzy thing to do, bro. Izzy would definitely lie about the Prime subscription. Shit, what were you saying? Because I was gonna say something on top of that.
I mean, I think it's, like, important to have support, but, like, it would be... I don't know. Like, my parents would, like, drive me to open mics when I was a kid. But I know that they were like, what is he doing?
Yeah, and I was going to tell you, like, my parents had the same thing where, like, my mom would, like, come in high school and I'd be editing a video and she'd be like, why are you doing this? Like, and I'd be like, oh, but, like, it has potential. Yeah. Like, you can't just, it's not like I can just, like, you know, make this into a thing. Yeah. Like, I was showing her my YouTube. I was like, oh, I made, like, $1.60 off this video. And she's like, that's nothing. And I'm like, well, obviously, I'm doing it because it's fun and I enjoy it. And
that's why my parents supported me doing comedy, is because they knew I liked it.
Yeah.
You know? Now they support me because they're like, oh, he's turning this into a career.
Yeah, that was...
He's making money. Which is like, I wish you would support me. You supported me this much back then. But it's like, I mean, my parents recently just started being like, they're happy for me. You know, before they were like, whatever, he'll stumble bum around life. But now they're like, which, I know, they've always been very supportive. I love my parents.
My mom was borderline, like, opposed to it until I showed her, like, kind of like the first paycheck I got from Instagram.
Yeah.
And I was like, look at this shit. And she was like, oh, okay. I understand now. And I'm like, that sucks. Like, and I get it, though, because, like, I mean, I guess stand-up comedians are more like that would be the same as, like, an actor or whatever. But, like, it just seems so far-fetched that, like, oh, there it is. Oh, there it is, Izzy. See, Izzy, so you were lying is what you're telling me. You were lying. Thank you for the Prime sub, Izzy. But also, you're a little bit of a liar. Liar, pants for hire. But yeah, that's what. So, like, if you have a Twitch, or excuse me, if you have, like, an Amazon Prime subscription, you can link it to your account, and, like, Amazon pays for your sub.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So they don't have to spend any extra money, but you get... Okay, that's sick. Okay, cool.
Yep. I think it's really smart.
Maybe I'll get into streaming.
What?
Maybe I'll get into streaming.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think this is, like anybody who comes out to your live stream, and who knows, it might be more than me, but, like, anybody who comes out to the live stream to, like, hang out with you, like, it's just a better way, like, I mean, these guys are, like, hanging out with me in my Discord, they're, like, commenting on my YouTube videos.
Are any of them, like, local?
Instagram.
Do you know any of them?
I know Sammy's local. I've never met anybody who's in chat right now, but I know Sammy is local. Sammy lives, actually, I think in Uptown. low key. I've never run into her or anything. It was just like a happenstance. Like,
Uh-huh.
oh shoot, you live in Minneapolis. Oh shoot, you live like 10 minutes away from me. Like that was kind of whatever. But I do think like I try to keep that like I don't know if distance is the right way to put it, but like
Yeah.
you know like it is like hey I'm like here to entertain and stuff. But like it's not like I'm obligated to like you know I would love to do a meetup and stuff. I just don't have a big enough audience.
Sure.
But like Izzy's from the UK, Jenner Ghost is from Canada, Prince of Darkness is in Idaho, Korea's in Puerto Rico. Like we got a pretty diverse group of people here.
People from all
Rumbles
over.
from the UK. I actually don't know where Eve is. Eve might be Texas. No, that's Caroline. I don't know where Eve is from. But yeah, like just and I try to keep and it's nice too. Like right now I have like a small enough audience where I can kind of like remember all that stuff.
Yeah.
Which is fun too. Like I think that's
And these will like if you ever like pop and get more like bigger, you'll always remember these guys.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know?
Oh yeah, I always remember Prince of Darkness bullying the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And like it would be cool. Like Izzy is a mod because she like she was just helpful with stuff at the beginning, and I was like, hey,
Do you make people mods?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, hey, would you mind just like helping me mod? Like it's not like I'm like you have to be here for every stream and like da 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 da. It's just more like, hey, you know when
you're here, help out.
Yeah,
if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's chill.
Yeah.
And then you get the sword.
You do get the sword. Gender Ghost and Izzy have the sword, and it's
We are
just
the
like,
OG here.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
That too, like it's almost like a certain level. Like I trust Gender Ghost and Izzy a ton because they've been here. Like they just know. Like I think out of any of them, they know exactly like hey, this person shouldn't say this or shouldn't say that or like you know in the Discord too. Like there's been times where people are like doing stuff or saying stuff in the Discord, and Izzy just comes in and she's like, hey, I don't think this is okay, and then like I just trust her and her judgment for her to like help me with that. Same with Gender Ghost too.
Interesting.
Yeah. No, dude, I love this stream shit. I love this stream shit.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's cool, and like, I don't know, I just don't understand. I mean, I guess comedians have to be a little, like, raunchy, and like, you are kind of like playing, like, it's not like you can go on YouTube and like, say some heinous shit, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even like that dirty of a comedian.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
I'm not like a
actually.
super clean comedian, but I'm not a dirty comic.
Have you ever gotten flagged for like, because like I know like people get flagged for like saying things about disabilities.
I lost $700 on TikTok that they were gonna pay me, and then they demonetized the video because I mentioned weed.
See, that's a big no-no.
And that sucked.
Dude, on TikTok, I censor everything. Drugs, weed, alcohol, even like, it sucks. Like when people say like fat or
it's
ugly.
like it's like legal in most of the country now. So I was like, and I wasn't like condoning the use or talking about using it that much, but I was like,
even
I just
Instagram
mentioned
actually.
it, and then the video popped, and then they're like, hey, we're taking this off the For You page, we're taking the money away, and I tried to appeal it like twice, and they wouldn't.
Oh, TikTok appeals
fucking sucked.
Yeah, dude. No, dude, that like
usually I'll get flagged for like, oh, this isn't your content, and then I'm just like, yes, it is. And then it works.
Dude, I used to get flagged for
They're
that.
strict about weed and like sex and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I censor everything, everything. Like even if I like I said, I had to censor like fat and ugly.
Wow.
Because like, and it was just like, oh, like this, like it would just say like, oh, this person's kind of fat, or like I call this person ugly, and I'm like, TikTok has no like, their AI is just like, oh, you said ugly, and it's kind of about a person, so like, you're bullying. I'm like, that's not it. Like, I'm just reading the story.
Also, I'll go into like filtered out comments, and some of them are just like, I love you.
Don't even get
And it's like, why was this flag?
Dude.
They're like, I love you. Your jokes are so funny. And it's like, why was this flag?
I had one. Instagram's
It's crazy,
also
dude.
fucking bad.
Yeah,
about that.
Instagram's wild.
Hold on, I had a comment the other day. Oh, it was this person commented, somebody locked this guy's card, and Instagram like hit it, and I was just like, why is that getting flagged? But then like I've seen some heinous shit on Instagram.
Yeah, that
like,
just gets through.
I mean, those social media platforms don't care. They don't care unless people start like I've been trying to bring up like an uproar in like the creator community for the longest time, and nobody wants to like back it up. Instagram's the only platform that hasn't really figured out how to pay creators.
Yeah,
like
I've made nothing from Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram, like they have these like stupid bonuses that they like release to people, but it's very transparent that they only give it to people who don't post a lot to try to incentivize them to post, and then they rip it away like a couple months later. And there's no like qualifying.
There's like a subscription premium thing you can do, but like
no, that's that. I'm talking like YouTube, Instagram, all of these platforms, they make money by us making content and people coming back to it for the content that we make. So it only makes sense, like, hey, you know, YouTube had it right, where they're like, oh, you know, this person keeps coming back to our platform to watch James Stanley comedy clips. We should probably, like, you know, after a certain bit, like, once you reach a certain level, like, we should pay him for the people he's bringing to our platform and who are consuming his stuff. Like,
this is my question. Maybe you know the answer to this, but somebody asked me this, and I was like, God, I don't fucking know. They were like, I was talking about, like, my TikTok's monetized and stuff, and then they're like, well, how does TikTok make money?
They run ads. They run ads. Oh. They get money from TikTok Shop, I think. Right now, I think they're losing on Shop, but yeah, they make ad revenue.
But I don't think I have ads on my videos.
Like the scrolls in between. Yeah, I'm very curious. Like TikTok, I think, you know, and I don't know. I mean, all those companies make money like selling our data. Yeah, like that's for sure. That's not just TikTok, by the way. Instagram's probably the worst, bro. Like. Meta has so much information. Y'all have no fucking clue. If you've ever run an ad before, Meta has everything. Meta has everything, bro. But yeah, like Instagram's the only platform, and they've been like jerking off about this for years. Yeah. And people I'm like, why can't y'all figure it out? Right. Like, if Facebook has a somewhat like ad platform thing figured out, and I'm like, apparently they're supposed to come up with something next year. We'll see, but like
to like not sell information.
No, to like pay creators for their for the videos. Like I'm just like, and it, you know, I'm not demanding like a fuck ton of money or anything, but
Dude,
it's like,
I am. God
it's
damn
like,
it.
Hey, if I have a video that
if you've got all my information, give me some more money.
It's more like, hey, I get it. Like your platform gives us opportunity. That's not something to ignore. But also, there's so many other ones that are not only giving us opportunities, but paying us at the same time. Like, the least you can do is just give us some shitty RPM that, like TikTok's RPM on their creator fund, or like on if you're monetizing your short form content, it's garbage. But at least it's there. Like, at least
I'll take a few $100 every now and then. Yeah. From like a video that blows up a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why can't you just have something consistent for us? Yes, I agree. It's so stupid. There's so many people making great stuff on Insta and they deserve to get paid. Yeah. But like Instagram, and literally the CEO of Instagram like went on a podcast and was like, yeah, so it's just hard for us to like justify paying one creator when like another creator does it who has a smaller amount of followers and we push their video and they'll do it for free. And I'm like, that's such a fucking ass way to think about it. Like you're basically saying like, oh, we don't want to pay you guys because like there are just some people who would do it for free. Yeah. Like, what? Like, what? For a company making, like, $2 billion, that's just, like, a stupid, shitty thing to say.
And it's just, like, devaluing artists' work.
Yes, yeah.
Which is, like, fucking sucks.
Yeah, and it's just, it ruins, like, in my opinion, it ruins the... Like, why are you focused on that person who maybe makes a video here and there, but, like, doesn't really care about it, was trying, like, just doing their full-time job thing? Why aren't you prioritizing someone like me or you, who we're like, hey, if we can make full-time incomes off this, I'm posting on Instagram every fucking day.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm posting the best content to it's just it's like
I would use Instagram so much more if I got like paid.
Yes.
Because I don't get anything from Instagram.
Yeah. No, that's like
I don't get anything from YouTube right now either.
Yeah, that's the demoralizing thing for like honestly any platform other than YouTube right now, and I'm building up my monetization on Spotify. Like I'm like, oh, I could spend an hour a day making my little TikToks and like, sure, I'll get some followers. But those followers, not even valuable anymore. Right. Like all 47K of my Instagram followers, like maybe 1,000 of them see me consistently. Yeah. Like that's pretty much it. I don't
know how that works. Because like I have like 20K on Instagram right now, and like I'll post something and it'll just get like 5 likes. I'm like, what's going on?
There was a flip. Instagram did a flip at some point where like they just turned into TikTok. Like, don't get me wrong, they're still better than TikTok, but this is what TikTok did. Like at the beginning of TikTok back in like 2019.
TikTok too. I just like fell out of the algorithm somehow.
Yeah. No,
I feel like I'm a little back in it now after that brush video.
No, with TikTok, the one thing I'm kind of learning with TikTok is like. This is some sauce. Like if you post every day, that's almost honestly worse. Like on my personal account,
and I don't even want to post every day.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, on my personal account, like, I would make videos, like, all the time, like, trying to get in the algorithm, and it just wouldn't work. And, like, at a certain point, I just gave up. I was like, I hate this shit. Like, this isn't even what I care about anymore.
Yeah. It sucks because you're like, I have so many followers. How am I getting 500 views on a video?
Well, because it's not follower facing anymore. Like, they want to push the content that's going to keep people on the app longest. But I also I think there's a game on TikTok. Like, there's a game of, like, depending on how you operate on the app, they either push your video more, or your video's more likely or less likely to get pushed. Like, I've had, like, probably maybe 2.5 videos that have gone viral on TikTok lately, and, like, I think it's genuinely because, like, I've just been making, like, oh, I have a good idea for this, I'm just gonna make it, or whatever.
Interesting.
Like,
what is your opinion on, like, because I feel like hashtags don't do anything anymore.
No, they don't.
Okay.
I think if I were you, I would start building up the amount of videos on, like, the hashtag James Stanley pod. Like I only put hashtag Sarby in all my videos now, just because, like, so think about it like this.
Because people can, like, subscribe to a hashtag on Instagram.
Yeah, but that's such a waste of fucking time. Nobody does that. Like, nobody, and like, Instagram now is just, like, suggested posts in your feed.
Sure.
Like, that, what I'm optimizing for is, like, let's say you see a video of me.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, this guy's kind of funny.
Uh-huh.
I can't be like, Instagram, show that guy my video.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
But I think like, the thing about hashtags is, like, let's say you're scrolling through videos and you see a cat video and that cat video has hashtag cat video on it. When you like that video, what that indicates is, like, oh, here's this video that, like, did really well and it had hashtag cat video on it. Therefore, like, any other videos that have hashtag cat video on it, we should show to this guy because he clearly enjoys cat videos.
Yeah.
So, like, that's what I'm trying to do with my personal tag, is just have this, like, spot where, like, let's say I get 200 people who like that video on hashtag Sarby. Next time I post a video with hashtag Sarby, hopefully, fingers crossed, I have no, like, premise of if this actually works or not, but hopefully they're gonna be like, hey, here's that same guy on this hashtag that not a lot of people are posting on, but, like, you liked a video on that hashtag.
Yeah, or especially
that
if you, like, liked
guy.
it, watched it, and commented. Interesting.
And shared it. Yeah, that's, like, the only, sorry guys, little social media, like, brain dump here for y'all, anybody who does social media. I would just make a tag that only relates to you and start filling it up.
Interesting.
So, like, I do that on TikTok and Instagram because I think those are the only.
Would it be worth it to go back to old videos that popped in, tag it with that? Or
yeah, maybe. I probably. I don't know. I'm not, like, familiar with Instagram's game like that. But, like, on your current video, that's, like, kind of maybe getting a couple thousand views every. I would just edit it and put hashtag James Stanley.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Because I think like, Instagram's pretty smart, but, like, if you don't give them something to go off of, they're going to, like, they're just going to do whatever which, don't get me wrong, their algorithm's probably good enough to know, like, okay, this guy has been posting stuff that people who like stand-up clips usually like. Therefore, whenever he posts, we should show it to people who like stand-up clips. But I think you almost get better.
You need to narrow it down more.
Not even narrow it down more, but more like, cause like, think about it like, okay, there's this big bowl, or whatever, of like people who like stand-up clips, but this chunk right here likes stand-up clips with hashtag James Stanley.
Yeah, okay.
And like, those people have already seen you once. So like, if you had a viral video and they were like, this guy's really funny, but they didn't follow you, they didn't check you out or anything, they were just like, this guy's funny, but you have a pretty memorable, you're bald.
Yeah.
You have a memorable style, and you like, I feel like anybody would, like, I think the most unique thing for me was like, you having your Tourette's tics on stage while you're giving, like, that was memorable for me, because I was like, that's fucking kind of cool that, like, this guy has this like, has Tourette's, we talked about this on the podcast, like, I very much respect the fuck out of you for like having these things that a lot of people would probably be like, I'm not going to do stand-up because of that, and just pushing through it. I think those people will remember you, and then if they get shown another clip, they're 10 times more likely to watch because they had an enjoyable experience.
Yeah, okay.
That's my little social media tidbit for today. Been an evil genius on social media? Like, you kind of have to be now.
Yeah, you have to know.
Like, it's such a goddamn game now. It's not a...
And it's like, when you're at a level where you don't have someone doing it all for you, you gotta learn everything.
Yeah.
You gotta know about it. Ugh.
It is.
I gotta piss so bad.
Oh yeah, go ahead. The bathroom's back there. Yeah. How we doing, chat? I'm back, my laptop freak. This hunk of metal has nothing on my M4 iPad. Have they already come out with an M4 chip? I just noticed James reminds me of Jamie Heineman with a mustache instead of a goatee. Who the fuck is Jamie Heineman? I'm gonna look up this person. Jamie Heineman. The guy from Mythbusters? Is that Mythbusters? Yeah, it's Mythbusters. That's so funny. I kind of low-key see it, bro. Chad, I kind of low-key see that shit. Like, honestly, bro? Yeah. That's funny. The new Mac Mini is crazy small. See, I'm not a huge fan of that. I mean, we'll see, but like, I remember when those MacBook Airs, and they've gotten better, don't get me wrong, but when the MacBook Airs first came out, those things used to shit out so fast because the airflow sucked. Ghostbusters. Wait, Mythbusters. The M4 MacBook Pro, iMac, and Mac Mini released this past Friday, and the M4 iPad has been out since the summertime-ish. Dude, I was just telling my older sister, like, the Mac chips are so good. So good. I would love to get a Mac Studio one of these days, but I'd only get one if I, like, had $5,000 to drop on it. But those would be perfect for editing and shit. Well, no fans on MacBook Air is a deal breaker. There's no fans? Okay, that makes sense why they would suck. Their chat's saying that you look like this guy.
Oh, Jamie from I almost said Deal Breakers. Mythbusters.
Mythbusters. It's okay. Someone said Ghostbusters in chat, so I'm also gonna go pee. So chat, be nice to James. All right.
All right. I actually just got a new laptop. I got the MacBook Pro with the M3 or M4. It's nice. Hey, hello, Izzy. This is nice. Yeah. You know what else people think I look like? People say this. Maybe I can, let's see. What's his name? Blanking on his name, but it's like this guy. No, not this guy. My bad. Okay, so it's like, fuck, what's his name? He's like his name's Tobias in some show. Oh, I work at Apple, so I'm a nerd about all that. That's awesome, because like I'm not a nerd about that at all. I don't know anything about my laptop. I just know I have a lot of RAM. I just know I can like edit 4K video like butter. It's so nice. Fuck, what's his name? He was on, what show was he on? It was like Mr. Show. Mr. Show. Yeah, this fucking guy. What's his name? It was like, David Cross. People say I look like David Cross. This guy. If Link was her, I'd say Android is better. Yeah, people say I look like this dude. Oh, maybe a little bit. Ben is gone. Yo, nothing but, yeah. People say I look like David Cross. I've also gotten, dude, like so many of my YouTube comments are just Breaking Bad. Jesse, we gotta cook. One guy said I look like the guy from Breaking Bad if he made weed instead of meth. That was kind of funny. David Cross. What else do people say I look like? Oh, Vsauce. I don't know if you guys watch Vsauce. On like YouTube, people say I look like this guy. Get Vsauce quite a bit. Ben's back.
Just rip the fattest piss. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to pee for like a long time, but I'm kind of one of those people where like, unless I'm like full bladder, I can kind of hold that shit for a while.
It's weird seeing like the lag in the video.
Yeah. Well, it's live.
It's like a little
here.
bit lagged there,
yeah.
But it's like pretty lagged there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a trip.
Well, it's just
I was just showing them Vsauce and Tobias or David Cross. People say I look like them too.
Yeah, you kind of do. Especially him bald right here. Or not bald, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, especially when I got the beard. I used to kind of have, like, I used to have glasses like that one a little more.
Yeah. Are you going to bring the beard back? I feel like you gotta.
I might bring the beard back. I don't know. It's just, like, so much work to grow it out.
Ben, I thought you were going to say you dropped a fat shit. I could never. I only poop in the morning. do you have like a consistent time you poop, or you?
I'll poop like a few hours after I wake up.
That's
like at work.
I'm like immediate. Like honestly, most of the time, like
Okay.
the reason I get out of bed is because I have to poop.
Interesting.
It kind of just depends.
I get
like,
out of bed because I have to piss.
Really?
Yeah,
dude.
Sometimes I'll have to piss real bad in the morning.
I've been trying to drink a lot.
Unless
of water.
I like wake up in the middle of the night and go.
See, okay, so like I've been trying to like drink a lot of water lately, but then like if I drink water before bed, I always have to wake up and like pee once or twice at night.
You need the poop knife. What does that mean?
Oh, you've never heard this?
What?
There's like this. We can't dive into it. Literally, last time I had somebody on here, I like read them this story, so we can't do it again.
Okay.
But basically, you should look it up. There's this famous Reddit story where a guy talks about how like he had a poop knife, which like
Okay.
his family would just like poop really big poops, and to like get it to flush down, they'd have to like have a knife that they cut their poop in half
Oh
with.
my god, the whole family shit like that?
Yeah.
Oh my
But then it was
God.
like a rude awakening when like he asked for someone's poop knife when he was in college or something. They were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Oh man.
Yeah, dude.
They're
Poop
like,
knife.
poop knife, they're like, yeah, so you can get the poop cut up.
Not my whole chat just being like, "Ben's gone, let's fucking party." You guys are assholes. You guys are dickheads. No, my chat is like, once again, biggest supporters, greatest ops. Like
Yeah.
they want to see me win and lose at the same time.
Yeah.
If possible. But
Poop
it's also
knife's
kind of
crazy.
fun too. Yeah, dude, poop knife goes hard. All I did was yap about my job while you were gone. Yeah, Izzy works at an Apple store, so she's our like resident Apple genius.
Nice.
You know.
Yeah, I was just saying I got the new MacBook Pro with like the M3 Max or
Oh,
whatever chip. Like I
so
got
nice.
a nice new MacBook Pro.
That one has the M1 in it, and like I shit you not, like maybe it slowed down a tad bit, but I think it runs like just as well as it did when I got
I mean,
it,
I can like
4
live
years ago.
edit 4K video.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
That's so nice.
I can like
dude.
scrub through shit. It's like butter. It's
I don't know-
so nice editing on that thing.
I don't know what they did. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like now, it's like slows down and whatnot. But like, I mean, that laptop edits almost as good as this computer does.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like $3 or $4 grand, but I'm able to like write that off.
Yeah.
You know
Oh
what I
yeah.
mean?
Yep.
So-
Yep. No, dude, I wrote off that entire computer because like I use it for work. I
Nice.
make the way I justify is like if I make money off of it, I can
Yeah.
which is like
100%.
the cool thing.
I wrote off my camera last year. I'm writing off the laptop this year.
Yep.
I got like this nice, good tax guy that's been helping me. My first time with him was last year, and he got me like a chunk of change back.
Mm-hmm.
And I like, cause like I started making like a significant amount of money with comedy. Maybe like 3 years ago, I was like, I should probably get a tax person.
Yeah. No, I can't do
I
my
just
taxes
was
myself.
losing money every tax because I was like getting all the because like comedy clubs don't take out taxes; they just pay you a check.
No, you're paid as a 1099.
Yeah. So I had like all these 1099s, and I was like putting them all in, and I was just owing like $1 grand back.
Yeah,
And I was like, this fucking sucks.
No,
So I got a tax guy, and I was like, dude, please help me break even. And he's like, I'll do better than that. And he just typed in a bunch of shit, and I got like 12 grand.
Yep.
Or like 1,200 back.
My tax guy, like the only thing he does is like I put everything into QuickBooks and like send it off to him, and then he looks over it and he's like, "Hey,
I could go for a coffee right now.
Should
Dude,
label
this
like
is
this.
this is my hack. Dude. This McDonald's iced coffee, no cream, no liquid sugar, just get the black coffee. It's super good. You get this much of it. $2.50.
really?
$2.50. This is like $6 at Starbucks.
I've been making my coffee with cinnamon lately.
Oh no, it's not Coke, dude. This is straight up iced coffee.
Dude, I was like, oh, dude's coming to like the podcast, like, oh, I'll go get, like, I don't really drink soda that much,
Yeah.
but like when I do,
I pounded this pretty fast.
yeah, I was like, yo, do you want like any like snacks, any whatever? And he was just like, no, bro, I'll just get my own coffee.
Well, I
was
felt like I didn't want to
come
like,
on,
eat
bro.
with the stream. I feel like that's weird.
No.
Oh, okay.
Dude, that's the great thing about streaming is like,
People
dude,
like you eating.
I mean, maybe not like, but like we
Okay.
could eat something right here. And we're,
Interesting.
Like the way that someone had explained it to me is like streaming
You did a
is.
cinnamon challenge.
Oh my god, y'all, we're not doing a cinnamon challenge. Y'all are on crack, bro. Did you ever do that when you were a kid?
No, I'm not fucking dumb.
Dude, I fucking
I'm not doing
have.
the
I have
cinnamon challenge.
I have video evidence of me beating that shit.
Ah, that's crazy.
Like,
But yeah, $2.50, dude. It's hard to get it because you have to say like black iced coffee, no cream, no liquid sugar, just black. I have to say that every time. I can't just be like, hey, can I get a black iced coffee? It's always just full of milk.
Yeah.
Because they can't, McDonald's just can't fathom that you're ordering something with no sugar.
Yeah, I know.
So they just always put in the cream or the sugar or both.
What?
Or they like give me the whipped cream and I'm like, no, just black iced coffee. That's all I want.
I'm also
It's the only thing. Sorry, if it's
no, you're
it's
good,
the
you're good.
only thing that if they fuck this up, I'll be like, you have to make it right.
Yeah.
I can't drink a cup of milk.
Yeah.
If they can fuck up anything else, and I'll just be like, yeah, okay, thank you. But if they fuck this up, if they give me a cup of milk, I'm like, I actually ordered a black iced coffee. Could you just redo it, please?
Mm-hmm.
I have to, because I just can't drink it.
I've never been like, I remember I was like seeing this girl and she's like, oh, like what's your go-to sweet treat? And I'm like, I'm not a sweet treat person.
Yeah, I'm
like,
a sweet treat guy.
For me, like, because a lot of people are like, oh, I have to get like this coffee with this, like, and I'm like, dude, those have so much fucking sugar. Like, shout out
also,
Jenner Ghost. Jenner Ghost works at Starbucks, so like she knows like all that shit. But like,
yeah.
I can't do it. Like, whenever I'll go to a coffee shop with someone and just get black coffee, and they're like, you're crazy, and I'm like, but.
I'll get black coffee, but I'll also get like maybe banana bread or something.
Yeah.
But like, this is my hot take: caffeine and sugar terrible together. It's like it fucks you up.
Oh, I see.
It's like energy wise, it fucks you up.
I thought you meant
it's more addicting than just caffeine. It's like Red Bulls are. I mean, I'll take a Red Bull if I'm doing like a late show.
Yeah.
Red Bull's like an at night drink. Red Bull's an at night. That's like my cocaine. Is like a Red Bull in between late shows.
Oh, Prince of Darkness agrees with you.
Yeah. Black coffee forever. Red Bull. Dude, I worked with this lady who would drink like the big Red Bulls like in the morning. And
That's
I'm like, you're
psychotic.
A psycho, dude. You're a psychopath. Dude, save that when you have to be up later at night. Red Bull's a night drink. 100%.
This might be weird as fuck. I only drink energy drinks when I'm on a road trip.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta stay awake.
But I'm conditioned. Honestly, the only reason I do it is because when my dad, like, I'm talking like, will not buy them until right before, a trip. I would stop at a gas station and get, like, one of the 2 for, they always have, like, a 2 for whatever.
Have you ever
deal.
had those ghosts?
No.
Dude, my friend Max put me on those.
So those are the new Bang Energies, right?
I think so.
Dude.
But they're, like, no sugar.
Oh, really?
There's no
okay, maybe they're
sugar in
different.
them.
Maybe they're different.
There's no sugar in them. There's no like added. Maybe there's added. I don't know. I don't know how they do it, but they have like a Sour Patch Kid flavor. They have a red and blue Sour Patch Kid. They have like a Warhead flavor.
That sounds really fucking good,
dude. They're so good. They have like an orange creamsicle. They have like those red, white, and blue blow pop flavors. Those are the best ones. They're so fucking good. Ghosts rock.
Chat, what's like your go-to
There's just like
energy
200
drink?
milligrams of caffeine in them, so it's like a Celsius.
Okay, so it's not like Bang then. Because,
no. There's no sugar.
Dude, okay, I like Bang. Like, I remember when I before I used to play hockey in college. But it was like it wasn't NCAA, but it was still really competitive. It was like the club, whatever, and we took it very like we would practice 4 days a week and then play like 2 games on the weekend, and we did that for most of the year.
Yeah,
like. So before games, I would like overload on caffeine.
Yeah,
just,
dude,
like,
I've been trying to cut down. This is my second cup today.
I would like
not of this.
I would. Drink,
I had like a tiny little bit of cold brew this morning, and then I brought this here.
No, dude. I mean, I made.
But
like,
dude, I was like, the only reason I'm cutting back is so I can go on Ritalin again. Because, dude, I would literally.
Can you not have caffeine when you're on?
You're not really supposed to have that much. Because it's just it can fuck your heart up and stuff.
Yeah,
and like your blood pressure.
I can see that.
But
C4 frozen bombs.
C4s are nuts,
dude. I can't do that shit.
But
blueberry Red Bull,
dude. This was my routine like every day. I would wake up. I'd have a cup of coffee at home. I would go to McDonald's. I would get a cup of coffee there. I would drink a Celsius. So that's like already like 300 to 400 milligrams.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then if I had a show that night, Red Bull. It was fucked. And then sometimes after work, I'd have like
How did you
sleep?
Something. That's what I'm saying.
I slept awesome. But I had to cut back. I'm like, I trying so hard to do a cup of coffee a day. Or like something like this a day. And then I'm on like, yeah. And then, dude, it was so nice. Because I would like wake up, pound a Celsius, pop a Ritalin, and I would just be like on it all day. It was great. Prescribed. Obviously.
Yeah. Dude, Jenner goes, I didn't know refreshers had caffeine in it. I've been drinking them thinking they don't have caffeine, but damn, alright, shit. What kind of caffeine? Like, is that like green tea caffeine or like, what the fuck? Where's the caffeine coming from? Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't drink a lot of Starbucks stuff though. Like that's like, I just think it's like for me it's like a waste. That's why like
It's
I don't think I
too
could do
expensive.
that. I get like the cheapest black coffee from Aldi's.
Sure.
And
I
I'm
just
like-
buy the jugs of cold brew.
Okay, yeah, that's probably.
I buy like
that's
I mean, it's way more cheaper to just make cold brew.
yeah.
But I don't
But cold brew, like to make good cold brew, it like kind of takes a while.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know. I just want to be able to open the fridge, pour myself a glass of cold brew.
I tell parents since they
I don't know how to
they
make
don't
it.
know.
I'm just lazy.
Yeah, I don't know how to make cold brew. I know like people have made it and they've kind of explained the process and it sounds like
It's literally just brewing coffee cold. You like throw you throw the ground coffee in like a sack. You put it in a big thing of cold water. And you put it in the fridge for a few hours, and then you have cold. It's so easy, but I'm just
Is
like,
that really how you do it?
I'm just
Chad?
like a piece of shit.
I've never known that's how you make it.
I mean,
does
there's
it
a
have to
few
be
different
beans,
ways
or-
to do it, but
Well, I used to think it was just like, oh, you just like make the coffee and then pour it into
That's
something
iced
and
coffee.
put it. Well, you pour it into something and then you put it in the fridge until it cools down and like gets cold. Like
yeah, that's just
what
iced coffee.
Well, yeah, but like also that like apparently you're not supposed to do that because it like makes the coffee bad or like it like depending on how you do it. Like there's a certain way you have to do it so that it like doesn't turn bitter. Essentially.
Sure. And that's what I like about cold brew. It's not bitter. If you have bitter cold brew, you got bad cold brew.
Yeah. As you were saying the last time I got cold brew, I swear I nearly crashed out.
Yeah, at Starbucks it's ground or French press and brewed in large containers for 20 hours. Yeah.
20 hours, bro. See, I just don't have like I just don't care about
Because
coffee.
you know how you can like brew tea hot or cold?
Yeah.
You like put a tea bag in a cold cup of water and you put it in the fridge?
yeah.
That's basically what cold brew is.
Oh, okay. All right. That actually makes more sense when you say it like that. I tried to go through a tea phase, bro. But, like something about coffee is just like, and maybe it's just because I've been doing it since high school. But like something about coffee just like kicks the morning off. You know, like that's like the one every morning. I wake up, I go, I replenish Beans' food bowl,
Yeah.
and then I make my coffee, and then I go brush my teeth. Like that's my routine every morning, and it's just like I can't imagine what you do if you don't make coffee. Like,
I know.
What kicks off your morning?
I really like coffee. And like I said, I've just been trying to drink a modest amount a day in the morning. I mean, I should probably not be drinking it right now, but
I mean, I drink caffeine throughout the day. Like I get the
I do too, but I'm trying to stop.
I get the like the 3 p.m. crash pretty heavily.
Yeah, that's
Or
when I
like-
usually have like a tea or like another little bit of coffee.
Yeah,
Because that's when I get off work.
depending on like how do I put it? Like depending on how I like how I eat for the day too.
Yeah.
Like I get the food coma shit so heavy. Like I have to like time it so that I have a little caffeine before I eat, so that the caffeine kicks in after I'm done eating, so I don't get a food coma. Like it's a whole fucking game, bro. Or like if I work out,
The amount
at
of
a
times
certain-
I skip breakfast is probably bad.
I'll
I'll skip breakfast, I'll have coffee, and then I just won't be hungry most of the day.
I've been trying to rip more oatmeal. Chat, what
Oatmeal's great.
What do you guys feel about breakfast? Because like I used to skip it all the time, but then like someone told me, especially with how much like I work out and run, they're like, you gotta at least be having like some oatmeal and like fruit in the morning to
Yeah.
like make sure
banana,
you don't.
peanut butter, apple. I usually have that in the morning. Or like some yogurt and granola.
It's so long. It sounds good.
Granola
good.
and fruit and yogurt is good. But I'm not like a big heavy breakfast guy unless I'm like going out to breakfast with pals. Then I'm like pancakes, eggs, bacon, sausage.
Everybody else is like, I should eat breakfast more.
Yeah.
I
I
think
love
about
breakfast
breakfast
food.
when I go to
I love
bed.
breakfast food so much. It's not that. It's like I just don't like eating in the morning.
What's like go-to?
I'm just not that hungry.
What's go-to breakfast food? You too, chat. But what's your go-to breakfast food?
I mean, if I'm at home, it's like maybe oatmeal. Usually like yogurt, fruit, banana,
Yeah.
peanut butter.
Really?
That's kinda
You're
it.
not like an egg. I would.
Well, if I'm going out somewhere to eat breakfast,
Okay,
right?
both,
If we're going
both,
to a
both,
place,
yeah.
then it's like eggs, pancakes, bacon, sausage, hash browns, like all that shit.
I hate mixing pancakes and eggs, bacon, sausage stuff.
Really?
For some reason,
But
bro,
then you
it
get
just,
done with the pancake, and then there's a plate of syrup, and then you rub the sausage in.
Nah, dude.
That's
Ugh.
good.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Ugh.
dude, they already have
I hate
they
that.
already have maple sausage, maple bacon. It's good, dude.
Nah,
You
I don't.
rub that
I don't,
shit in
I
the-
don't like that shit together, dude. That.
Boiled eggs are good.
I do. I like me a hard boiled egg.
I gotta get into food prepping more, I think. I gotta like hard boil like 7 eggs a week and then just have one of those in the morning or something. Waffles are good.
Waffles are good too, but I just can't mix them. And I'm not even weird about food like that. I just it's something.
Well, you have them on
it is,
different plates.
No. I just mean like mixing them at the same time.
Oh.
Like something about having waffles
The
and
sweet
or
savory,
pancakes.
you don't like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
So are you not like a fries and ice cream kind of guy?
No, can't do that.
Yeah, see,
can't
there
do
it
that.
is. Yeah,
I get the appeal though.
Yeah,
I get.
It's like the warm, the cold, the sweet, the savory,
But also like I can
the salty,
do,
the sweet.
with lunch and dinner. I can do that. Like I think
Sure.
this is like if I had any argument about being autistic, it would be this. Like in the morning, lunch and dinner are like I everything. It doesn't matter. I love food. I will eat it. But in the morning, bro, I'm like overstimulated. I'm like if I'm gonna eat something, I'm gonna be picky about it because like I can't have like something super sweet.
Sure, and like heavy.
Something super savory.
Pancakes are like heavy.
Yeah.
You're
Well, it's not the heaviness.
If you're eating like pancakes, eggs, bacon, sausage in the morning, you got to take a nap like.
That's very true. Actually, that's actually.
It's a lot.
But actually, though, I think
that's why I eat a little bit in the morning if I'm like trying to be productive.
But it's not as heavy. Well, I think pancakes in general. Honestly, take the pancakes out of the situation. Great, like easy breakfast to like keep the momentum. I think pancakes just like take it out.
You know what I fucking used to fuck with a lot, and I should probably just get back to it? Eggs, beans. Eggs and beans, dude. Great breakfast.
Are you fucking British? Like what?
Like two eggs, like over medium, over hard, and then just like some heat up beans, a little bit of like garlic, like onion powder, like some salt, pepper,
like baked beans,
like black beans, like
black beans. Okay,
like,
that's a little
like
bit
black fried up beans.
All right. I mean,
it's
like
good.
just on top,
it's
like
protein. It's the protein.
No. Don't get me wrong. I love me some beans,
Yeah.
but like I could imagine if it was like in like a rice bowl, or like in like fried rice, but like just like eggs plus beans. Weird to me.
It's good.
That's on some British
dude.
shit.
Eggs and beans is good.
Yeah, Izzy's British. Beans on toast with a little bit of cheese. Yeah, you're actually a fucking psychopath for that. Ben,
What's your favorite?
Out.
Do you have cheese in your eggs?
I usually try to stay away from cheese because I'm technically lactose intolerant.
Oh, okay.
I think it fucks with my skin.
Sure.
Like there was a time I went vegetarian for a little bit.
Okay.
And I had terrible acne, bro. Like acne all over my face, like everywhere.
Okay.
Shit cleared up
Wow.
when I stopped
and a
having.
lot of it's diet.
Yeah.
A lot of it's diet, exercise, cleaning.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When I go-to cheese, like when I'm getting the slice, Munster. Munster.
Okay.
Have you ever had Munster cheese, bro?
I don't think so.
Oh, dude, it's so
Dude,
good.
what I like in my eggs...
It's so fucking good!
I'll put like mozzarella in my eggs.
Okay, mozzarella's great. No, don't get me wrong. I like that one's. Go-to shredded cheese, the Mexican.
Yeah, hash browns, great. Dude.
Hash browns. Dude, the McDonald's hash browns.
I don't get McDonald's. I go to McDonald's every day, almost, for just coffee.
But have you ever had them?
I have had them. They're pretty good. But
Dude.
nothing beats like just like a plate of just like actual hash. Like not just like the puck.
Low key, bro. I think I like the McDonald's hash browns more than like
they're
authentic
good.
hash browns.
They're good, but like a plate of hash browns, and then you got like some hot sauce, you got some ketchup, maybe you get the eggs Benedict, and then you take the leftover hollandaise sauce and put that, and then you mix it all up and you eat it. That's good.
I mean, but bro, like if you're just judging like straight up hash brown, like a McDonald's hash brown, something about it.
They're great.
Fucking
they're
hits,
good.
bro. Like,
they're good, but they're just greasy, and I don't feel good after.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with that. But I'm going purely off of like
flavor.
The enjoyment of eating it at the moment.
Yeah,
have to go with the McDonald's hash brown.
It's great. I just hate. Dude, I can't eat McDonald's that much. I mean, I do every now and then.
I can't either.
I do, and I had a bad month where I just ate it a bunch, but I just feel bad afterwards.
My version of McDonald's is Chipotle. If
Okay.
I had all the money in the
good.
world, I think I would eat at Chipotle every day.
It's really good.
Chipotle's good, and like also, I'm just like I like consistent food.
Yeah.
And like I also am just a big fan of like I eat relatively healthy, so I just like knowing like, oh, if I get something from Chipotle, my Chipotle order is pretty healthy.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Cubed or shredded hash browns? I feel like shredded. I don't think I've ever had cubed hash browns.
You never had like the little tiny diced potatoes? Oh, I like shredded better just because it's like easier to eat.
I like it when they're kind
more
of crispy and
fast.
they like
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, the cubed are just like diced up potatoes, pretty much. They're good, but I just like getting a big fucking scoop. I eat really fast because I eat alone a lot because I'm like on the road. And
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
And, like,
yeah.
Just like in the morning, nobody else is home, and so I eat alone a lot. And when you eat alone a lot, you eat fast.
I'm a cubed hash browns household. Are you cubed as well?
No, we've always been like my household was always like the shredded.
The shredded, yeah, me too. That's crazy. Stop. I'm
Cubed is good though. It's
I'm also
hot.
getting. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I've been trying to avoid McDonald's because of the whole like they sport is like the genocide thing. But like, do you know who Kai Cenat is? He's like a really big streamer. Like he's huge, and he had to deal with McDonald's to like help them release their new big Chicken Mac.
Okay.
So it's like a Big Mac but with chicken patties instead.
Okay.
And I've been wanting to go try it. It's just like,
is that the one that they had to like pull for a little bit because it was like fucking people up, or was that the quarter pounder or something?
Did they have
one of them was like one thing at McDonald's very recently was like fucked, and they had to like pull it for a little bit until they like fucking figured it out. Look up quarter pounder. I think it might have been the quarter pounder. Oh, just the quarter pounder. Yeah.
Recall? Yeah, it probably was the quarter pounder.
Yeah, a week ago, dude.
Oh yeah, the E. coli thing. I do remember hearing about this.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really funny that it's like just on the quarter pounders. You know?
Yeah. Well,
Like,
what else has onions in it?
I mean, all the other burgers I think do.
Really?
Like the Big Macs do, I think.
Interesting.
Isn't that wild? Like, you could just, like, eat something from, like, these companies that we, like, trust, and then they could just, like, fuck you up.
You know, I would eat at McDonald's more, I think, if they had the all-day breakfast still. Because that's the only thing I like at McDonald's.
Sausage egg McMuffins?
The sausage
egg
McMuffins.
Oh, my God.
If I'm really wanting to fuck my morning up, I'll get, like, the McGriddle. With, like, the pancakes.
Really good. I might go to McDonald's after this, low-key. Like, I've been trying to avoid it, chat, like, straight up, but also, like... Fuck, man. Like, sometimes like, that greasy, gross-ass food is
Sausage egg
just...
McMuffin is, like, a nice bite, dude.
I like their spicy McChickens. Like, back when they were on the dollar menu for
I've had,
like,
like, the
$2.
McCrispies, and I like those.
I don't know if I've ever had...
It's just chicken and pickles.
I definitely
fried
never had that.
chicken, nice chicken sandwich, pickles on it.
God, dude. What is chat saying?
Yeah.
Getting chicken nuggets after work now. Dude, those McDonald's chicken nuggets, like, I know that's not real chicken or
They're
anything.
foul as hell, but
They're so good.
I eat that fucking slop all the time.
I wish I had an extra money to go get a breakfast platter from Jack in the Box. I've never been a big Jack in the Box person.
I don't think I've ever had Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box and Arby's. Oh, here, scoot over this way. Jack in the Box and Arby's. I never really went through like a phase on or anything like that. Oh, it's literally across the street. That's dangerous, bro. Like, I'll say.
Dude, I used to live real close to McDonald's, and it was. I used to, when I lived in Northeast, I lived like by the quarry, so I was like really close. I was really like to where the Target, the Home Depot, it was like a big spot with like a bunch of stores.
I don't think I've ever been over there.
Well,
I also don't.
Right by the quarry is
Oh,
like
look
a
up.
McDonald's and a Taco Bell, both open 24/7, right next to each other, and that was a recipe for disaster. I was
Yeah.
going there like 3 a.m. after shows, just getting like a fucking burrito and shit.
I feel like that. I mean, that's a write-off, you know, right?
Fast food?
Yeah. I mean, if it's like a dinner meal.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
true.
technically you're not supposed to. Oh, you're like north. You were like northeast. Like
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
low key where like the college kids live.
Yeah. I was by like I was right by Sociable Cider across the street
Okay.
from
Yeah. No, dude, I haven't been over in that area. Like when I first
I
moved
love
here.
that location. It was by like all the highways you get everywhere. It was right by the quarry.
Mm-hmm.
It was
No,
right
if-
by that 24-hour McDonald's and Taco Bell.
I had some friends.
I
when
miss
first
living in
moved
that
here.
area.
I had some friends when I first moved here who like they were still going to U of M, and so I would hang out with them over there. And I think I was seeing a girl who lived over there for a while. But like I never go over there, bro. Like I don't think I ever.
That's like my
I never
favorite part of
crossed the
Northeast.
river. I never crossed. My where I spend the most time northeast is probably like around here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you know where like a Hi is?
Yes, I love
I used to
Hi-Hi.
live right by Hi.
Oh,
I
dude,
used
that would
I
be
used to be able
dangerous.
to walk to Hi.
Dude, Hi has some of the best fucking food, bro. Some of the best food.
They've won so many things for it.
Yeah, no, it's very good. I took a girl on a date there one time.
I've taken a few dates today.
Yeah. How's your love life, James? We'll talk about that and then we'll get in the reading writing stuff. How does that sound? Is it like I had a question about this. I think. Hold on.
I've been seeing a lady.
Yeah, you've been seeing a lady
for a little bit.
I was gonna just ask about because like I was listening. So I re-listened to our podcast together because I was like I wanted to like make sure I knew it enough to where like if duplicate questions came up, we could kind of like breeze by it.
Sure.
But then also try to give you some new substance, right? And like one thing we didn't really talk about is like relationships when you have like autism and Tourette's and OCD. Like, has that really like?
It doesn't. I mean, for me, it's just. I don't know. I don't think it'll like affect. I don't know. I think people are chill. You know, I don't think it like affects it too negatively to the point where it's like a problem.
Is it ever like? Are you ever like walking around like? This is something that like keeps me from talking to girls.
No,
or are you, like,
maybe, but like I don't know. I think it definitely used to affect it way more. Mm-hmm. But now it's just like I'm very comfortable with who I am, and like now I don't like. I don't know. It just doesn't affect me all that much. If anything, it's like the OCD and anxiety will affect it more.
Yeah.
Cause like I'll get in my head and be like, well, I hope that was fine. Like I hope everything's okay. Like I don't know, does she even like me? You know what I mean? Like I'll like start like
some
thinking
sick
like that.
Joke or like
I'm like, did I like trick her into liking me? Do I suck? And like, what is
am I manipulative?
Yeah. But I've been seeing a lady for a little bit.
That's cool.
And
are you guys in like the situationship hole right now, or?
Well, we're in like a weird because she's like going to Malaysia for 5 weeks this month.
Okay.
So we're gonna be like not be able to talk that much. And we've been hanging out like a lot.
Yeah. And how long have you been seeing her for? Like,
about a month.
About a month. Okay, so it's like kind of brand new, but like now she's gotta go do this thing, and it's like
and
like a wrench in the cog.
Yeah, it's a wrench in the plans, you know. But I don't know. Whatever happened, I like her.
Yeah.
So whatever happens will happen. But I have a good losing virginity story.
Do you really? Oh hell yeah.
I will.
Yeah, we don't have to. That one was kind of deeply personal. Like, if you don't want to talk about that, we don't have to.
No, it's fine. I mean, this is way more personal and weird, but.
But it's like I think I'm very open with my audience. I'm very closed off about current events.
Sure.
Like, if something is currently going on with me and a girl, I pretty much won't talk about it.
Yeah. Because, you don't know what's...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
even though, like, the last girl I was seeing, like, she was kind of like, you can talk about it if you want.
Sure.
But I was like, that just doesn't seem right. Like, I probably shouldn't.
It feels like some
that.
sort of violation in a way or another.
I don't know if violations are right, but, like, so I've gotten in trouble before. Like, back when my podcast first, like, you got to see, like, the very, like, I don't know if professional is the right way to put it, but, like, the most, like, put-together version of our podcast. When Zemi and I first started that, it was us, like, Sunday after, like, a night of drinking, we'd come together hungover as fuck and then talk about, like, the dumb shit we did. Like, that week or whatever.
Sure.
And so, like, I remember I was seeing this girl and I made it very, like, evident to her. I was like, we are not exclusive. Like, we're doing our own thing, whatever. Okay. Like, I don't want a relationship with you. And she was like, yeah, cool, that's fine. Mm-hmm. But she would, like, listen to my podcast every week. So there was this one weekend where I was like, I went to this bar and, like, made out with a girl who's, like, 7 years older than me or something like that. Okay. Didn't remember until she DM'd me on Instagram. Like, that was, like, just crazy shit like that. Yeah. Really funny. Like,
and she would hear that and be like, oh.
Yeah. So she, like, listened and she was very upset. She was like, we have to talk. And I was like, about what?
Sure.
You know? And she's like, this is, like, I just thought we were in a different spot. And I was like, we just had a but, like, you know.
The last girl I was seeing would listen to my podcast. And she would tell me, and like I didn't think she'd ever listen to it. I was like, nobody listens to this.
No,
so we were just like talking about wild shit, and I remember she's like, "LOL, I'm listening to your last pod right now," and I was like, "Yo, like before, like just real quick, like I gotta explain, like sometimes we just kind of are fucking off, like we're saying weird shit, like like sorry if like," and then she just like an hour later, she was like, "LOL, why would you?" She just loved it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, it's not as bad as,
I mean, the way I do it, like, when I was doing my podcast, and even with these streams, like, I'm like, this is a very, like, authentic version of me. Yeah. So, like, the last girl I was seeing would watch every podcast that I came out. Like, she would literally be like, she was like,
I would, like, not like that.
She was, like, kind of I don't know, because, like, she found it when we started seeing each other, and then she was like, you're doing this podcast. She kind of was like, let me listen to it like as a joke. And she's like, this is actually really fucking good.
Nice. Okay.
And like whenever she would listen to it, it was more of like, because I kind of had that like gut, like, whoa, like you're seeing.
I was like, look, you're gonna hear some shit.
Yeah. But then it was kind of like a fun, like, she's like, oh, I have more material to like make fun of you for that week. Like, and it was just more fun that way.
Her specific words were like, it's cute and sweet and funny, and I was like. Sure. If that's what you got out of it, other than like this guy's crazy and weird, then okay, fine. That's fine.
No, I think too, like it's just I don't know, something about like you can only do a podcast for so long and like put up a barrier before like that barrier comes down and like you're just I think it's a good way. Well, first off, girls will find everything. Like the last girl that I like had a quick fling with, she. Like, we met up, whatever, and then, like, she's like, oh, let me, like, follow you on Instagram, haha, and I was like, oh, yeah, so you're gonna kind of, like, know that, like, I make content, da-da-da, and, like, I mentioned that I had it, I was like, alright, here's where it gets real, where, like, people kind of get weird when they're like, oh, you have 47, like, people are always like, you're kind of famous, and I'm like, not really, but, like, sure, but, like, this girl was just like, oh, yeah, like, I found all your shit. I found everything. She's like, I found your YouTube,
do their research.
Like, yeah.
And if you're like, you have a bunch of shit online, they're gonna check it out.
Oh yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. I'm like,
and you just have to hope that they like it.
you ever think like, I'm very adamant. I'm like, I never want to see like some girl I'm talking to like sends all of her friends in the group message like all this shit that she found of me. Like I never want to see that because girls are fucking ruthless in those group chats, bro. The girl group chats are actually terrifying.
Yeah,
terrifying to me, bro. Y'all are assholes in there.
Yeah,
they're probably saying some crazy. I think that would be a fucking funny bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I just, you gotta accept it though. You're like, maybe I'm getting clowned on in some chat, but...
But also too, I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna do this... Haters. Like, it's honestly like my chat, like, I'm like, if I'm gonna do this, like, y'all are gonna be clowning on me, but there's almost just like a mutual respect of like, at least now, where I'm like, okay, well, like, you can clown on me all you want, but like, I have a fun time, I make a little bit of money, like...
Be a hater.
Every once in a while, like, something goes viral and I get a bunch of fucking views off of it. Like, you know, I think it would be more embarrassing if I was doing this and it wasn't going anywhere. Like, totally understand that. But when I'm like, oh, you can make fun of me all you want, but like, I also have 47. Like, you know, like, it's kind of a back and forth thing of like.
It's like, I have like people that like things I do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's not.
It's weird to be like, I have fans.
That is a little weird.
But
I try not to use that word
we do.
Either. Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. No, the fans thing is like, I think that's where people, like, I will say, I think every girl that I've talked to at some point kind of turns it into like oh, your fans are like attracted to you. And I've never gotten that vibe. Like, usually the people who like initially find me and they're like, you're attractive, and then I don't reciprocate, they fall off. Like everybody in chat, I wouldn't really say like they're like most of them have partners and stuff, and it's like I don't think they're trying to date me. They just want to hang out with me. I give off like boy who hangs out with girl vibes.
Yeah.
Like,
also, it's like I feel like as a woman, if you shoot your shot at a guy and he just doesn't give you you're not gonna keep following.
Yeah. Whereas guys are different. Guys get shot down time after time after time again, and then they're like, oh, I still got a chance, you know? Whereas girls have slid my DMs, I didn't respond, and then, like, I saw the DM, like, a month later, and I was like, huh, this is interesting. I, like, click on their profile, and
they're not even following
they don't follow me anymore. I'm like, I respect the hustle, bro, but I'm also kind of like, dude, like, I don't know, but at least what I do, I'm like, I don't think that should be your defining factor here,
right?
You know? Ben, respectfully, no. And that's fine. Honestly, I don't want, like, I think it honestly becomes creepy and, like, low-key toxic when you have people who follow you only because you're attractive. Like, it's almost worse.
And they, like, have, like, a crush on you.
Yeah. Like, I don't ever want, I mean, I'm sure it will happen, but, like, when I get a girlfriend, I'm going to post, like, this is my girlfriend, and, like, I don't want a brand where, like, there are guys who are literally, and girls who are like, if I post my significant other, I'm gonna fucking, like...
Yeah, I'm gonna tank.
Yeah, dude. Like, that's the only reason people follow me is because there's this weird thing in their head that, like, they can fuck me one day. It's like, that's such a weird brand to build up, and that's not like, I want people to be like, he's funny, I'm gonna follow him.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I hope I don't have too many followers that would unfollow me if I like posted my girlfriend or anything.
Bro, what do you mean, bro? You're like a thirst trap magnet, bro.
I have gotten...
Someone make an edit of him. That'd be so fucking funny.
I have gotten like DMs that are like, "Oh, you're cute, blah blah blah. Where do you live?" And I'm like, I don't know.
I feel like I get a lot of girls from Europe hitting me up. They're like, "You're so cute," like, and I think I'm a little like.
The biggest thing is like after shows. I'll get like big like shows.
Oh,
after
really?
I'll like, get DMs.
That's kind of fun though.
It is kind of fun, and it's like nice.
It's very validating. Don't get me wrong. Like
Yeah,
when someone
yeah.
slides my DM, they're like, "You're really cute." I'm like, "Thank you," but like, it's kind of like.
Are you seeing anyone?
No, not
Okay.
apparently, dude. Dude, I can't wait to tell you this story. You're gonna not necessarily understand why, but like, it wasn't even like emotional like that, like relationshipy. It was just like something happened on a date that I went to, and it just like kind of fucked me up. And I was like, you know what? I want to take a break from dating for a second.
Yeah, okay.
But it like had nothing to do with like us and like the chemistry. It was just this wild card ass shit. Like,
Sure.
What
happened? Or you're not gonna tell it on the.
I probably could tell chat now because I'm not seeing this girl, but it's heavy, bro. It's kind of fucking heavy. I'll tell you after the stream, dude. I'll tell you after the stream. So that's how Izzy became a mod. I can't wait. How did Izzy become a mod? We clown on bed, but we love him, really. Oh, because Izzy loves me. Wait, I'm confused. Well, what is Kree alluding to? You trying to say that Izzy has a boyfriend, Kree? Like Izzy has a boyfriend. Gender Ghost had a partner, not anymore. But like in the time that I knew Gender Ghost. Kree has a fiance. Prince of Darkness, I think, has a spouse. Or they call them their spouse, but I don't know. Yeah, most of my audience is like booed up, and it's more fun that way. Like honestly, someone commented on my YouTube the other day, and like I actually know who it is because I know I think they have come and stream like a couple times, but they're I know from their Instagram like which YouTube they are, and they just said something. They're like, "Oh, if we were in the same city, we would be besties." And I was like, I don't know how to respond to that.
It is weird how people like they'll follow you and they'll like watch your stuff, and then they just like act like they're your best friend.
Yes,
like, they know who you are.
I think that's a little unhealthy.
Like the worst is when people will comment something like, I really enjoy your stuff most of the time, but this one just felt, and I have to just say, it's like, you don't know me, bro.
Yeah.
You don't know who I am.
If you don't like it, just like keep moving on, bro. Like there'll be another clip.
I've had crazy comments of people just being like, usually I'm a big fan of what you put, but like this one just hit me differently, and I just have to say that, and I'm like, I don't know who you are, and you don't know who I am.
Yeah.
This is the shit I'm posting.
The one that was crazy, so for the longest time...
you're better than this. It's like, fuck you, dude.
And this opens up a can of worms, and I know Prince of Darkness is very adamant about this, but like, for a while, I was using AI to generate the faces for my thumbnail, because I was just like, I was under the, and I still think this is somewhat relevant, like, I was under the impression of, like, these Reddit stories about other people, so they need to have other people in the thumbnail type of thing.
Yeah.
And, like, I just kept getting comments about people, like going into, and listen, I get it, I try to sympathize, but, like, at the end of the day, AI's there, and, like, I gotta utilize it to my advantage if that's the case, right? And, like, just had so many people who were, like, as a hobby illustrator, so I'm just, like, so disappointed that, like, don't fucking click on the video.
Yeah.
But
also,
then,
it's like,
and then also,
what would you do if you didn't, would you pay someone to do it, or would you make it yourself?
I would, well, okay, so now I put my own face in the thumbnails.
Yeah.
Which is also, like, low-key, like, it's good and bad, because, like, so my thumbnails are, like, somebody's face, and then it's them saying something.
Sure.
So now, like, I have to think about, like, there was a thumbnail I made where it was, like, me going like this, and then it was like my husband, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, like now that I'm replacing it with an AI, or now that I'm replacing myself with this AI picture, it's like I'm saying this, which then, like, whether voluntary or involuntary, is like reflecting back on me.
Sure.
So like what I'm saying in there is that I had a husband. Like if somebody just looks at it, they're like, oh, this guy's gay, and he has, which like there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like I'm lying.
Like, it's not what you.
Yeah, I'm lying to, like, I'm kind of lying to you here.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's not like that. Honestly, it's probably more clickbait now that I use my face.
Sure.
So I tried out a new one where I'm now it comes from like a Reddit person. I think it actually might work. I need to test it out on my next video I come out with. But like, you see what I'm saying? Like it's people were just complaining about it. I was like, you could just not watch the video.
Right.
Like, if you're that... But then, I don't know, people are so annoying about AI because, like, they're like, oh, they're stealing blah 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 blah, but then they'll go listen to an AI voiceover, which is like those people are stealing those AI generated voices were trained from models of like people's YouTube videos, but like y'all don't keep the same energy. Y'all don't keep the same energy here. Y'all still support those.
Everybody just wants to like do the right thing, but nobody like. I don't know. Like everybody has an iPhone, and so you're supporting the shit going on in the. It's like you can't just be. I don't know. AI is crazy though. AI is wild.
It is like it's a weird space, but I was just kind of like, and don't get me wrong, like I changed it just because I was like.
But if you're using it to like help with your brand, it's a time saver for your shit. I mean, like
does. Putting my face in there. Longer than just generating the photos.
But also it's like, I mean, you're not like making a poster and art and like with AI instead of like paying someone to, it's like, because if you weren't doing the AI generated thumbnail, you would just be making it yourself. Mm-hmm. So it's like, what's the problem?
Yeah.
You're just speeding up.
It's more just like, I mean, it's more just like people just have this thing where it's like, oh, well, you could be paying an illustrator.
It's like, no, I would be doing it myself, and it would be taking time out of my day.
Yes, it's like I'm
saving myself time.
It's not cost effective to like, because what's the alternative? You pay for a stock image company that like doesn't have as many faces as you need, but they're still expensive, and like you have to sift through them. Like, oh, but that would be supporting people who model and make stock images or whatever, and I'm just like. That's dumb. Like that's so dumb. And most of those companies are very predatory. They're not paying them well enough, and they like their whole model is like, how can we bleed you out of the most money possible with these stock images? So like, it's not cost effective. So like, either I'm using AI or I'm using my face. There's not paying these illustrators. Like I'm not making enough money off my YouTube videos for me to pay you $50 for your art. Like it's not. Yeah. I don't know. I get it. Like there are certain AI models that like. I don't know. This is also a personal philosophy. I'm a big fan of, like, if you put something on the internet, don't put it up there and expect it not to get stolen. Don't be like, oh, no, my thing that I put for millions of people to see, someone screenshotted it and, like, posted it on their Instagram. Like, or, like, with your clips, right? Like, that's kind of how I am with my clips on Instagram. I'm just like, whenever somebody's like, hey, this person posted your clip and went viral, I'm just like, I reach out, I'm like, hey, can you just put my tag in there? That's all I ask.
Exactly.
Like, if you want to
tagging me, fine.
Yeah. I'm like,
if they're giving me credit and like plugging the account and stuff, it's whatever.
Yeah, but even if they don't, like, I can't really expect like there's probably tons of posts that I don't see. Like, oh, I know people rip my shit and throw it straight up on Reddit, like in different Reddit threads or like on like people have seen my shit on iFunny and like.
I think
that's just that's showbiz.
Found this by like Googling my name. People have, and it's like whatever. It's just drawing people to you, I guess. I mean, in a way, but somebody like downloaded a video of mine and then put it on Reddit. Mm-hmm. But they were like, "This is James Stanley," blah blah blah.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Found out about him, and then
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
No,
but
usually
it's
people
like
just.
I wouldn't have ever saw that if I didn't Google my name.
There's this like one of the famous ones is I have this video that I joked. It's like, and it's not even like that like. I saw the joke and then I just made it into a video.
Sure.
It's this joke where a guy's like peeing in a bush and then a German guy comes by and is like, gross. Uh-huh. Or this guy comes by, the German guy's peeing, someone comes by and is like, gross, but gross in German means big. So the guy's like, thank you. And then at the end of it, it's like this awkward encounter and then they kiss.
Okay.
Like, and so I got put into like this weird Reddit thread. It was like r/like surprise you're gay or something like that. Like like r/like surprise gay or something like that. And it popped off.
Wow.
But like no tag or anything.
Damn.
Someone randomly was just like, I saw you on Reddit and you're going viral on Reddit.
Wow.
I was like, what the fuck? Why am I going viral on Reddit right now?
I've had one of my tweets in like Buzzsprout articles.
Oh.
But they like tag me and stuff.
Ben, you would fuck with Image Playground when Apple Intelligence comes out. It can make AI images with your face, but action on device and not feeding into AI. See that? Yes. See, that would be really sick. That would be really like I honestly like. So there were a couple times too. Like it would be cool if I could like AI make myself into a girl. Because then for like the husband story, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Not that like I mean usually typically when I read husband stories, it's husband wife. Not saying that it couldn't be, but it's just. I don't know. I've been. I mean, I'll show you my thumbnails one of these days, but it's just like I just think about that stuff. Like, I'm not saying it's bad branding to be like, oh, I'm like this, like, you know, you're gay or whatever, like in the thumbnail. But it's bad branding, I think, for me to be like, oh, here's a thumbnail where someone could see it and think I'm gay, but I'm not. I think that's like, just
it's
lying.
Just like misinformation.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Or two, I think a lot of people, like, there's an argument there for like, oh, you're queer baiting. Have you ever heard that? It's like pretending or like acting like you're gay to try to get gay people to like be attracted to you or whatever, and like, I don't know. I don't think it's as big of a deal now.
You just want people to like you for who you are.
Yeah,
you don't want to get a bunch of fans because people think you're gay.
Yeah, that's probably my biggest. If somebody clicks on the video because they're like,
they don't want people to get disappointed.
Yeah. I think my biggest issue with AI generation is the potential for copyright infringement when it comes to artwork that gets generated. As someone who knows the sheer amount of work that goes into that stuff, feels more akin to someone taking like your videos and making a new AI-based video with your actual content as the feed. Yeah, don't get me wrong, for starters, I don't agree with how like some of these companies have gone about AI generating. I will say, I think in a time where the internet exists, copyright rules and laws need to change. Like I said, I mean, there's nothing stopping me from taking his video and putting it on my account.
Yeah.
I mean, there are, like, I guess copyright, like, you can file copyright claims and stuff, but, like, it's just kind of outdated for the internet world. Like, technically, any meme that you're reposting to your story, you're kind of violating copyright laws.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I think, and especially in an industry like art where, like, someone spends hours, time doing it, and, like, people should be paying for prints and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, post on Instagram with, like, a big-ass watermark on it to ruin it. Like, that's the only... Other than that, you kind of just have to...
And even then, people can Photoshop that out if they're good.
Yep. No, don't get me wrong, it sucks, and, like, I think the internet should maybe figure out a way to, like, I do think Instagram has an interesting concept with, like, if you post something that's reposted, it's supposed to link back to the original post.
Yeah.
I think the idea of that is sick, but the execution sucks dick. The execution of that is awful. It's not good.
Yeah. And there's so many, like, good things that AI's done, like in the medical field and stuff. Or, like, making videos of Hank and Bobby Hill singing songs. Like, that's what I like AI for.
Mm-hmm. Apparently my phone won't have the Apple Intelligence. Izzy, I guess you gotta send me a free iPad, right? Take that up with your boss. She's not gonna do it. You were gonna tell us you're losing your virginity story. Let's do that, and then we'll hop into the reacting stuff.
So I was on the road for like 3 or 4 days with like other dudes. So I like wasn't like jerking off for like 3 or 4 days.
Damn. Yeah. And, really? You never like... Did you guys stay at hotels? Like,
we were staying at hotels, but sometimes we would like share a room and like, you know what I mean?
Dude, you gotta
rip
the shower jerk.
I like time to do it.
You gotta rip the shower jerk, bro. That
should have.
Didn't.
But yeah, there's the lady I was seeing. I got back from the road. She came over, and then it was like almost immediately. I was like, it was like my first time having sex. She was like, "Don't worry." I was like, "Okay, whatever." And I remember pulling out, and then she just like put her like mouth on my dick, and I was like, "Okay, this is crazy. I didn't even know this was possible." And then it was just like so much. It was so much, and I was like,
"She's drowning."
Yeah, I was like, "God, I feel."
I mean, I think for some girls that's like hot, you know.
Yeah, but not like finishing in like 2 minutes.
Dude, I mean, it
was my first time.
Dude, my first time, I think it was like 30 seconds. Bro.
Really?
Yeah, my story is like, I was gonna lose my virginity to this girl. We're in like my dorm, whatever, and we're hammered. You know, we're about to kind of get started.
Okay.
Fire alarm goes off.
Okay.
We put on our clothes. We're outside in the freezing cold. While it's cold.
Yeah.
The drunk hits. Like, okay. I'm fucking schmammered at this point. We go back up. We try to get it going. I can't get it up. And it was kind of like the embarrassing, like, I popped it. And she was like, "That's fine. You're good. Like, whatever." Wake up the next morning. We're like, "Hey, yo, you know that thing we were going to do? Let's do that."
Okay.
15 seconds done. Just snap, like done.
Yeah,
I was like, oh shit. She's like, nah, bro, that like I get it. Like I think all girls are like, I get, even if it happens like not in a virginity way, it's just like, you know, sometimes you perform well and then sometimes you don't, and that's just you just gotta turn it to like, damn girl, pussy bomb.
And you just said that, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
As long as you did adequate foreplay, like you're Gucci gang.
Yeah.
Oh, Jenna goes, crazy time to pop out, but I gotta work. Hey, have a good time at work. Yeah, see, Cree said I find that as a compliment. It is kind of a compliment, bro. Especially if you like were like on the teetering edge, like yeah, that shit.
Yeah, it was like 4 days back from the road, first time. And
How old were you, if you don't mind me asking?
I was like 24.
24. Okay.
I was late.
You were a late bloomer.
I was a late bloomer. I was a shy boy.
I was kind of a late bloomer too, just not as late as you.
Yeah. Your foreplay is shitting your pants while making out.
Shut up, Izzy. I think I told you that. I have like a funny story where I shit my pants while making out.
I think so, yeah.
But it's like different because like she never. I mean, maybe she like saw the clip eventually and was like, oh shit, and like put it together. Because like the way I told the story, she could easily figure out it was her.
Sure.
But like she at the time didn't know.
Okay.
Like she. Like, maybe one day she's, like, seen the clip and she, like, put it all together and, like, her life was changed or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Yeah. I mean, it was...
How'd you play it off?
Alright, I'll tell you, like, the short version. So, like, the short version is, I was doing this carnivore diet because this was like right when COVID hit.
Okay.
This is right when COVID hit.
Alright.
And so like the carnivore diet like fucked up my tummy. I was having insane diarrhea.
Sure.
Like uncontrollable. Like if I had to shit, either I made it to the toilet.
Meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably gassy too.
Oh yeah, dude. Either I made it to the toilet in 10 seconds or I was shitting my pants.
Sure.
Like that was how it was. So
and you're like, now's a good time to get freaky with the lady.
Well, okay, so what happened was I was seeing this girl and like right before COVID hits, she goes into like an anxiety spiral. It's like I can't do this. And like I was super into this girl. We were going to like
quarantine honey.
Yeah. We were like it was crazy and like she like kind of yanked my chain throughout the entire summer cuz like COVID hits in March, like we're finishing up school and stuff and like just depressed and like, you know, all my friends are gone, like trying to figure out how to cope with like this global pandemic or whatever.
Yeah.
So like and also at the time, like when I get broken up with, I go into like a crazy like
depressive state.
And then like I'm like, okay, I need to put my energy into something and usually that's like bettering myself.
That's good.
So like I was like running a lot, like especially during COVID. Like I work out all the time. Gym's closed. I'm like, cool. I'm running 7 miles a day. Okay. So I'm like fucking like I'm in the best shape of my life.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, and like I think at the time Joe Rogan's podcast was like really taking off during COVID, and he was like talking about this carnivore diet, and I was like, oh well, I've done like the vegetarian. I should try the complete opposite, right?
Sure.
So I tried this carnivore diet. It fucks up my stomach, and I didn't really put it together until I like eventually was like, fuck this carnivore diet, and then my stomach problems got better, and I was like, oh, crazy. So like I didn't put it together for a while.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this girl's still fucking yanking my chain. That's a whole story in itself. But like, long story short, she like reached out to me and was like, oh, like, are we still gonna do like our last date? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So, we go on this like movie date, shittiest date of my life. I'm not even gonna get into that, but like at the end of it, I was also, so she was moving here and so was I. I had actually already moved. I was like, I traveled to go see her and have this last date. Okay. And also,
where was she?
Bring her in Ames, Iowa, so like 3 hours away.
Okay.
Also, I was getting her because she was like, I can put everything in my car except for my mattress, and like I don't want to have to like pay for a new. She was like going to work a job here that was going to pay her $1,600 a month, like, and her rent was like $900 a month or something like that. Like it was not. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Type of thing. Like it was like a non-profit job. Like she has like had like a great heart, but I was like,
$600 a month or what was it?
She was paying maybe it was $1,600 a month. Maybe she was only paying like $700 in rent or something like that. But she was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to pay for a moving van. That's gonna cost me money. Like I'm already like in a hole. And I was like, here, I was at the time driving an SUV. I was like, let me I can fit your mattress in my car. I'll bring it there, and then like I'll give it to you or whatever. And then so like at the end of this day, we like put her mattress in her car, and I'm hanging out with her and her roommates. And they had a three bedroom, 1 bathroom apartment.
Okay.
The 1 bathroom is like connected to the living room where we're hanging out, right?
Okay.
So, like, and like, when I was shitting, it was not quiet.
Okay.
Because of the diarrhea, right?
Yeah.
So like, I'm like, my stomach starts grumbling. We're hanging out, and I'm like, oh fuck, like I can't. You know, when we were on the date, it was like, oh okay, I could go to this, like, and it never happened on the date. The entire date.
And her roommates are there and everything.
Yeah. The entire date, I'm chilling. But then we're in her living room, and my stomach's like, oh, this is the time.
Yeah.
This is the time where we
Yeah.
fuck with him, bro. And so my stomach just is like killing me. I'm like,
You're like, it's now or never.
We are in the danger zone.
Yeah.
So I'm immediately like, hey, I should probably go. So she's like, yeah. But like, it's, you know, it's the last date. It's like emotional, whatever.
Yeah.
And we go up, like, she had like a garden level apartment. We get out, we go up these stairs, and she's like, wait. And she's like, oh, like, and she brings me in, like, make out with her or whatever. And so I was like, dang, I really like this girl. Like, I'm not going to pass up this opportunity. I started making out with her, but my stomach is killing me. And then all of a sudden, my stomach's just like, yep, this is it.
Was it a lot?
Yes, but like also.
But
so
you were
it
like
was,
leaving.
It was
so
like,
that's nice.
Yes, but it was like liquid, so it was like a lot, but it just kind of like, you know.
Yeah,
luckily, my saving grace is that I was wearing black jeans.
Okay.
So like, this happens, and I'm like, I gotta end this shit quick. Yeah. So I pull away, and I'm like, I should go. She's like, yeah. So I like start like waddling, like trying to walk like normally, like I did just shit my pants, but also like. My shit is moist, bro. Like, like it was bad. And like, I think I got away before like she could smell it or like anything like that. But like, just getting in my car and just like shitted pants, sitting in the seat, like trying to play it cool, waving goodbye to her, like backing out, and I'm just like, holy fuck, man. Yeah. And so like, I remember because like
you were 3 hours from home.
No, sorry. So, yes, but okay. So, I was transitioning. So I still had like, I think like 2 weeks left on my lease. What happened? It was like, I signed the lease.
You were able to take care of it.
My lease was up at the beginning of August.
Okay.
This was like the end of July. I signed a lease for the beginning of August in Minnesota, but I was living in a house with like a landlord who like, it was just a guy who owned an extra house that him and his family used to live in or whatever.
Sure.
So when we signed the lease, he was like, the rooms are available. Like you guys can move in a month early. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
And so I moved in early, but I still had my apartment in. So it was like, oh, you know, I'll stay the night.
Okay, here's a question. You were driving the SUV at the time?
Yeah.
Cloth or leather?
Leather.
Oh.
So it was so much. But here's the thing: like, it didn't really get out of my pants. It was more like we gotta disinfect this, you know.
Sure.
But like, okay, so I lived in this apartment building with like it was like 8 floors. Like there were a fuck ton of people there, but it's COVID, so nobody's there. Okay. So luckily, like, didn't have to like sit in an elevator with somebody or like anything. But my like, kind of like, I don't know.
And you're not taking the stairs.
No. Definitely not taking the stairs.
Yeah.
But like my thing, so the first like 3 floors had a parking garage, and I knew that one of the doors led to the laundry room, which had bathrooms. Okay. So I was like, okay, I can at least do like a quick cleanup in the bathroom of the laundry room. And I just remember like painstakingly like parking next to this door, like waddling, just had been sitting in. And I go up to this door, and I pull the handle, and
Locked.
it's like they're both like, they had locked them for all of COVID. And I was just like, something about that, like, I think killed me a little bit. I was like, I don't know, I don't think I cried, but I definitely just had this like,
your heart sank.
What the fuck? Like, here's this girl playing the shit out of me, who I just also like shit my pants while making out with, and on top of that, like, this was my game plan, and it's ruined. Like, something about that was just like, I had to like sit there for a second and just be like, fuck me, bro. Yeah. Fuck me. But it turned out fine. I like got back, and like for the longest time, the guy that I lived with that summer was the only person who knew because like I walk in, he's like, yo, how was the date? And I was like, yeah, give me a second. And I went like just straight into the shower.
Beeline.
Beeline to the shower, threw away that underwear.
Rushed the shower.
I go up, and he's like, dude, what the fuck? And I was like, dude, I'm gonna tell you something, and you can't tell anyone. Like, you can't. This is like this is on some like, keep this shit buried. And I think to this day, like, he never told anyone.
Wow.
But like, I remember telling him this shit, and he was like, dog. He was like, bro.
Yeah.
He was like, that is fucking insane. Yeah, I didn't tell Zemi about that for like 2 years.
The lady it was with?
No, sorry, Zemi, the guy that was on my podcast.
Oh,
like,
okay,
didn't tell him for like 2 years because I was like, I don't really get embarrassed by things anymore because I'm just like, shit happens to people.
But you gotta give him some time.
Yeah, that one
you gotta
was
let
one.
it air out, if you will.
That one was one where that one had to air out for a while.
Yeah,
we were.
yeah,
I was like, I can't come out of the gates with this one. Like that one was.
Yeah.
Not one that I wanted to come out of the gates with.
Okay.
It's just like it was a rough. It was a rough fucking.
Damn.
Yeah, but that's my story for you.
That's crazy.
That's like the craziest thing that's ever happened to me.
That's wild. That's a trip. That was like a roller coaster.
Oh yeah, dude.
Get into the bathroom and it's locked. Oh my god.
That was. It just like felt like because I just felt very like
defeated.
You know, and I just graduated college during the biggest pandemic. Like, had this girl rip out my heart, and just like it felt like almost like icing on the cake of just like here's this crazy ass
of course
fucking situation.
Why wouldn't it be?
Yes, exactly that. Oh god, that is exactly my. That is just like why wouldn't it be? Why? What's gonna happen next? Like a plane crashes into my apartment building and kills me? Like what's new?
Yeah,
what's fucking new?
I do have to get going to my parents in a little bit.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I just got a text.
We don't have to even do the reading Reddit stuff if you don't want to. Yeah. No. I can always read these stories on my own.
Oh, okay.
Like, I just thought it would be kind of fun to like. I mean, that's like the shtick, and like that's what I've been revolving like.
You want to read one?
You want to read one?
Let's read one.
Okay. All right. How long do you need?
I could probably go for 10, 15.
10, 15. Okay, this one is super... Okay, wait. I'll let you choose. So this one's super long. Am I the a-hole for letting you know I'm divorcing you by sending you a thread on the website that you use to ignore me? Basically, a woman writing, like, a breakup story to...
Oh my god, this is
this one's very long. This one will probably take more than 15 minutes, I'm not gonna lie. This one is also long, just not as long. Like, this is the first section, this is the update, and then this is the third update to it. So it's still kind of long.
Okay.
These two are pretty short. This one's really
Let's
short.
do the butt plug one. That one sounds fun.
Okay.
Cause my husband to pass out from a butt plug.
Alright, chat. So, here, I'll like share the screen with them or whatever. So, alright. Quick little reading Reddit for you guys. This one was in r/off my chest. Have you ever do you know? Are you familiar with Reddit?
Not really.
Okay, I think we should do this one and this one because like I don't think they're both kind of crazy and these ones are the more lighthearted, like fun ones.
Okay.
So true off my chest is just like people have something they want to confess.
Okay.
And it can be like good, bad, positive, crazy, disgusting, wild.
Okay.
Like, and these were just like funny ones that I was like, okay, this is perfect. All right. So this one's from r/true off my chest. I caused my husband to pass out from a butt plug.
Okay.
From user throwaway bunch of numbers. Me and my husband need to get this off our chest. We made a binding agreement with blood to not tell anybody we know about this. But also, it's so funny we can't not tell someone.
Okay.
But also, it's so funny we can't not tell someone.
Right.
So my husband and I decided to spice things up in the bedroom with some anal play. As we were getting into it, I figured I'd take charge and try to insert an anal toy into his bum.
Okay.
I was nervous as it was all new to me, but my husband encouraged me. Unfortunately for
fuck my ass.
Unfortunately for him, I got a bit too caught up in the moment, and I accidentally shoved the whole toy in with one push. No warm-up. Okay, I've never done... that's actually a lie. I haven't done too much butt play. I know that's a big no-no. That is a huge no-no. Like...
Yeah.
That is,
God, just the whole thing, like, with the stopper and all?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. You gotta get that out, like, medically, I think.
Oh, I don't know if they go into that. Yeah, you're probably
My husband yelped.
Yeah, my husband yelped, leapt up in shock, and stumbled out of the bedroom. Picture me laying there, folded up like an origami, not knowing what was happening. Moments later, I heard a muffled, "I'm stuck," while still all tied up. I had to wiggle my way out of the restraint.
She's tied up, too?
This is the funny part, too, is I was like, I got to this point, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently she's all tied up. When I finally freed myself, I sprinted downstairs to find him butt naked, unconscious, in the laundry basket.
Oh my God.
Apparently he had fainted from the shock and fallen headfirst into the wash bin.
This could have been terrible.
So much for spicing things up. Now we just need to add bruised egos to the laundry list of lessons we learned.
Wow.
I mean...
How much insert well tied up? Leg restraints.
Oh yeah, like an edit
It's
here.
crazy. They're like, hey, we should do something a little spicy. How about I ram a butt plug in you while we're both tied up?
Well, okay,
Like
so...
this seems like too much of a jump into... You have to ease into this stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well,
It's like tied bondage and butt plug?
Well,
It's like, hey, let's spice things up.
She
and then
is
you
saying,
just go to expert level immediately.
Well, she is saying she accidentally did it. So,
Okay.
like, there's, like, a little bit of, like, this,
Sure.
like, oh, wee-woo, it happened. But, like, I mean, the edit is a lot of people have asked how I managed to insert the toy while tied up. I had leg restraints on that loop that... I had leg restraints on that looped behind my head. They were adjustable and they were tightened so my legs were held up near my head. Hope that's visual enough. So I think her like, legs were tied up, but her hands weren't. Which is, like... I'm imagining
Sure.
there's... So, like... Oh my God.
I don't even know what they were doing.
I got you, bro. I got you. Here's the
Okay.
way I
Yeah,
imagine it.
give me that.
I think her legs are up like this, right?
Okay.
She's fucking like more flexible than me, behind her head. So
Okay.
her legs are up, but her hands are free. So homeboy is,
Fucking her.
doing the thing, and
Okay.
she went and took a toy and went like around town to like, give him
around.
give him a little
and just rammed it in.
check his process, which probably tied up, and he's probably going in and out. It's
Yeah.
no surprise that she kind of accidentally went. Whoop,
He probably
a
went
little
right
too-
into it.
Oh yeah. But also
Jesus.
the crazy part about this is this could have ended way worse.
He could have died, dude.
He could have died, and she could have been stuck like that.
Yeah.
Like imagine they had restrained her hands. Like homegirl is sitting there like, where the fuck
Imagine
did
not
my
being able to
husband
get out and then him just like head first down the stairs dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like paralyzed. or
No,
something.
that was the part to me that I was like, this is fucking crazy.
Oh my
like, no
God, dude.
oh my God. Hey, Sammy's in here. Sammy, you're kind of coming in at the tail end right here.
Oh my God, that's
Oh
wild.
my God. Yeah, dude, that shit, I saw that. I was like, yeah, I'm showing this one to James.
Damn, dude.
You ever done anything freaky like that? You ever had a girl accidentally shove
I've had a push on the button with the finger. I've
Really?
never had anything go up.
Dude, you know who Trevor Wallace is, and like,
Yeah.
they're like, dude, that shit's the best.
I bet.
I bet too. I'm just a little scared.
The push on the button felt nice, but I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
I wasn't
yeah.
expecting it.
Yeah.
It wasn't talked about.
No, I think I'm like,
I've had a
dude,
lady choke me.
yeah, that's actually,
like without me knowing
Yeah.
that was gonna happen.
I've been like choked back, and I was like, wait a fucking minute.
Yeah.
This is awakening something.
I've been like having sex with a woman, and then she just goes like this, and I'm like, I was like, whoa.
Have you
what
ever
the
tied
hell?
a
I mean, I
girl
just
up?
no, I've never done that.
Dude, you gotta.
I wasn't
Even
in
if it's
Boy
just like
Scouts.
hands behind the back or
I wasn't
something.
in Boy
like-
Scouts. I don't know all the proper knots.
Bro, try it with your lady before she goes to Malaysia.
Alright.
You should, dude. It's and they like. I mean, I obviously ask her, but usually girls are like,
Okay.
yeah, we're doing that. Like,
Sure. I'll look up a tutorial.
oh my God, and Link's in here finally. What's up, Link? Or maybe Link's been in here the whole time and just hasn't chatted. All right, I didn't peep the time. I can let you go, bro. I can
Okay.
let you. I don't want you to.
Dude, good seeing you, man.
Of course,
Thanks
dude.
for
Good
having
seeing
me.
you too.
This was fun.
Yeah, I'm sorry my cat didn't hang out with you more. I felt like I know you're a cat.
Catherine is in the bed.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's chilling
This
in
is
the
like
bed.
his kind of like chilled out time. So
It's
Yeah.
like downtime.
yeah. But the VOD, I literally upload the VOD right after I whatever. So like if you
Oh,
want to
okay.
go back, I'm gonna definitely probably clip some things here and there.
Okay, yeah.
I'll probably make like 1 or 2 YouTube videos out of it.
Okay.
So like if you ever want to clip anything, like feel free. Like I'm not being sitting here like you should post my stuff or whatever. But
Yeah,
more
yeah.
like
No,
if
I'll
there's
share some
something
stuff, yeah.
if there's something in there that you're like, oh, I liked it, don't feel like you can't like do your own thing with it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Here, I'll walk
Thanks,
out.
man.
I'll walk out.
Oh, thank you. I'm
Yeah.
directionally challenged. I have
Of
no
course.
idea what to do.
If you want, I know you went up the stairs to the left. If you go up the stairs to the right, it'll take you back to that front door. I'm guessing you parked right out on the street.
I parked right out on the street.
Yeah. Okay. If you take a right, you'll run into a stairwell. Just like keep going down it, down it, down it. You'll run into the.
Okay, so down that way. And
Oh.
down the stairs. And then
Go that way. You see where the green carpet is? There's stairs there, and it'll just keep winding down.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Good to see you, dude.
When that guy performs, let me know.
Yes,
Or
yes.
if you're headlining like Sisyphus.
Yes,
or
yes,
something.
yes, yes.
Just let me know, dude. I want to go.
Yeah,
I want to go.
okay.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Happy rest of the day.
You too. Oh, it's the baby. Woo! hello. Wow, I love that we got more viewers after he left. You guys, you guys are showing up now. If James starts a Twitch, we gotta raid him. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I'll tell him you guys said that. Did James see Beans? He did. He did for a little bit. He did see Beans for just a little bit. Beans. Yeah, it's the boy, bro. How we doing, chat? You guys like that? Do you guys like it when I know I was trying to, like, it's hard. This is my first time. Well, okay, I streamed with Jacob, and I, like, was pretty interactive with chat. I think I was having a hard time remembering to, like, bring you guys into the conversation, which is my fault. But other than that, chat, how do we feel about that? Do you guys want me to try to bring more people on the live stream? I think it could be fun, and I've been trying to get my friend Sophie on the live stream for like forever, bro. I loved it, to be honest. Okay, cool. The Jacob stream was so funny. Yeah. Dude, I love Jacob so much, man. Having Jacob on the stream was so funny. He's kind of become a little bit of a ghost, though. Like, I haven't talked to him much lately because he kind of, like, he moved and, like, got busy. He has, like, 2 jobs now. He only hangs out with this girl. Bring me on stream. Izzy, I told you we should play some Fortnite one of these times. Maybe we'll do a Fortnite Friday. We'll do a Fortnite Friday. I feel like I would just be me and you bullying each other for, like, relentlessly. Every time you bring more people, you gotta mention the diarrhea story. Dude, that is, like, it sucks, though, because I don't want that to, like, I don't want you guys to be like, oh my god, he's telling the diarrhea story again. But also, like, not everyone knows that story about me, but it's so good. Bring me on, we can make it a trio. Ben, did your sis answer you about the first kiss? Oh, she didn't. Here, let me call her. Let me call her real quick. Oh, here, let me mute it real quick for a second. Unmute myself. Okay, so I was telling chat about me making out with the girl in your grade, and that was like my first kiss, and I also got in trouble. And they asked a good question that I don't think I've ever asked you was, I know you didn't like her seeing me because obviously like the age gap thing, but were you ever mad that I was like seeing, I don't even know if you guys were like really friends like that, but were you mad that I was like seeing a girl that you interacted with a lot who was in your grade?
No, there's never frustration with you. I will say finding out about it on Facebook.
Oh my god, I totally forgot about that.
But
oh, can you tell them? I totally forgot that's how you found out, bro.
yeah, no, essentially it was going on and I didn't know, and then it was literally a Facebook like relationship status change that just popped up on my feed, which was an interesting way to find out my friend dating my brother.
I totally forgot that's how you found out. That's so fucking funny, bro. But like you would say, like she hung out with me more than she hung out with you, right?
Yeah, that's probably true. I honestly have a hard time remembering at this point. But yeah, I think you're probably right about that.
That's so funny, bro. I totally forgot that's how you found out.
Yeah, I'm glad that you've learned since then.
Let you know.
To text nowadays.
Yeah, let you know who I'm dating, and too like let you know who I'm dating, but like also that person is like someone you see every day, you know, and like probably shouldn't. I mean, not that she shouldn't have been dating me, but like it was definitely like a raised eyebrow thing at that point.
Yeah, it also, I mean, like, there were only like 30 or 40 of us total in our grade, so it's not like we were multiple thousands strong or anything, and so it makes sense to lose it in the shuffle.
Yeah. No, especially at our school, like, it kind of makes sense because there's, like, not, I think there was max, like, 60 kids in a grade, so, like, at a certain point, like, I got to a point where I was like, I've had a crush on, like, every girl in my grade at this point. I can't, like, I gotta just wait till I get to college.
Yeah. I mean, you were an 8th grader. You were literally a child, not your responsibility to parse that and figure that out.
No, that was what I was telling them because I don't even know if you know this, but like when that happened and we got in trouble for kissing at the football game, I don't even know if you know this, but her mom came up to me. Her mom came up to me and told me that like she was disappointed in me. And I was telling them, like, at the time, I was like, you're right, this is all my fault. But now thinking back at it, I'm like, she was the older one.
Yeah, no, that's terrible. Also, we were sophomores in high school, and you were an 8th grader. So
yeah.
Let chat think about that a little bit. So
yeah, bro. No, that's crazy. Okay, that's all I wanted to ask. I'm glad you were like super pissed at me for it. I mean, probably not the brightest move on my part, but also like I was in 8th grade, so like.
Yeah. Literal child. It's all good.
Literal child. Okay, well, you guys have fun at the football game. Tell Chandler to cheer on Harrison for me because he's on my fantasy team.
Sweet, will do.
Love you, bro.
Love you too.
Bye. Oh my god, dude, I fucking forgot about that. That's so fucking funny, chat. That is I completely forgot. That was a whole ordeal. She wasn't even mad that I was dating her. She was mad because she's like, why did I have to learn from Facebook? God, oh my god, I totally forgot. Oh my god. Groomed. Here's the thing, Sammy, I don't really think it's grooming. Cause like we were at a school where it was 6th to 12th grade. So like you interacted with them. Like it would be the same as if you went to a high school with like 7th graders to, whatever. Like it wouldn't be that weird if a junior was dating a freshman. Like, sure, is it like, hey, maybe you should pick on someone your own side type of thing? Like, sure, but like if that happened, you wouldn't really like freak out about it. It was kind of the same thing. It was just a sophomore dating an 8th grader. Sure, could they probably go after somebody like their age? Should they? Maybe, but like I wouldn't say it was grooming by any means. It was like, yeah, it was just like. And like my sister said, like our school was so small, like it was kind of expected to play outside of your your grade a little bit because like there was just a lack of people to have crushes on and shit. Damn the Facebook fine, dude. I still cannot believe that, bro. Do I make Nuggets gang? Absolutely. That's messed up. I went to one school that was K to 12, dude. Yeah. No, our school is technically K to 12, but they separated the K through 5 with the 6 through 12. And even now too, like, well, back in my day, we didn't have our own school. We like rented from a church to like have our campus on. And the campus was, honestly, I liked that church better than when we actually got our own school. Cause like the way it was set up, like, you were always interacting with the older kids, which I actually really enjoyed. Like, the older kids were like mentors and they helped you with your homework and stuff like that. But then when we moved to the new school, the 6th graders like had their own hallway that like, I don't think I ever went down there. I never had any classes down there or anything like that because it was like the 6th grade hallway. We never spent time that way. It was don't even get me started about it. So like, yeah, it was cool. It was cool. All right, chat. I gotta end the stream because like I'm definitely like I gotta like 3 hour and 40-minute stream of just like yapping with my boy. Like I gotta decompress a little bit. I wanna get some stuff done today. I wanna like chill out for a bit. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Like, thank you guys so much for coming and like having an audience for James. I think it was really fun for James. Hopefully he didn't come from that was a fucking huge waste of my time here. But I think he enjoyed it, and I think you guys made it super enjoyable for him. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. I will see you guys. I don't have a video for tomorrow, which isn't the end of the world by any means. But maybe I'll go live tomorrow. I don't know. I gotta figure it out, chat. I gotta figure it out. But I need to go live so that I can record. I have no reading Reddit videos for this week, which is fine for like my YouTube because I do have to finish editing my Quarry playthrough, and then I think I'm gonna make a couple videos out of this live stream. But I need to make Reddit stuff for my podcast. So I think I'm gonna try to go live either tomorrow or Tuesday. Once again, the best way to know when I go live is Discord. So make sure you're in the Discord. That is easily the best way to know when I'm going live, when I'll be live, things like that. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm going to end the stream or else I'm going to yap into eternity. See you guys in the next one. Mwah. It feels weird not having the mic there to like kiss away. You know, that's my thing. That's my thing. All right. Goodbye. Sweet dream. Goodbye.